you. I thought I deleted my whole hard drive about an hour ago.
Oh, no.
And I realized I didn't. I was so...
Thank God.
Well... Fortunately, I keep all the. I work only off of hard drives, the portable ones. So like, when I always back them up. So we've had too many instances in the past.
Yeah, right.
I literally have 3 portable hard drives with the current episodes that I'm working on it at all times. Because production has not always been our strong suit. God damn. I think it's been an eventful weekend for all of us in different ways.
Oh my God, yes.
Yours better than mine. So I definitely want to get into because first of all, I thought Vinny was on the other side of the world.
No, he's back.
Yeah. Is he back for good, or does he just... Was
he's back. He's back.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
I would put money on it that I told you that. Maybe I just...
No, I thought he was in...
He was.
Oh, okay. Is Pitchers back together?
We could talk about that off air.
Okay. Sounds like a sensitive issue.
No, it's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. No, because we talked about it. But
I'm kidding.
No. They may or may not be. I don't know. What's up? Welcome to another episode of Heavy Music, Heavy Dad's HMHD podcast. I am RJ.
We have a lot of band names.
We have a lot of band names.
Jesus. I'm Drew.
And behind the booth boy. See if you can see him today.
What's up?
We'll see. Is it still recording on your camera?
I think so.
Yeah.
Can you see a red dot?
No.
Oh.
Let's see. It's still going.
Okay, good.
Oh, wait. And I just
Stop.
took a 6-minute thing.
It's okay.
Now we're going again.
That's fine. I'll figure it out.
And we're going again. Yeah, so...
yeah, FYA. Dude, I wanted to go so bad, but time and money wasn't on my side this past couple of weeks, but it looked fucking fun.
It was super fun. I almost didn't go, and thanks to Spencer and the guys from Gas. The reason why I wasn't going to go is that I bought the tickets. I'm like, I'm going. And I was like, I would love it if you guys went, but I wasn't expecting you guys to go. It was what it was. And then I was like, I'm going to be that guy that's just by himself. I don't know. I don't do well by myself.
I get you. Yeah,
at all. And so I just made a post on my story like, is there anyone in Orlando I can crash with? Because I didn't want to go back and forth and whatever.
Yeah.
And I was almost going to hit up Matt, but then I'm like, he's got a baby. And I'm like, I don't know. And then Spencer from Gas was like, I got an Airbnb.
Oh, good.
Come fucking crash.
Cool.
Bring an air mattress. There is an entire story about the Airbnb. I can Justin got some of it because Justin ended up going Sunday, which is really rad. And I'm going to kind of really steam plow through all this because I don't want to take up a giant portion. The Airbnb was 5 minutes away from the venue, from the Orlando Fairgrounds. But there was a bunch of weird things about this Airbnb, and Spencer will back me up on all this. And there's paper on doors that says restricted areas and stuff like that, which is whatever. And then one of the pictures on the Airbnb site, you flipping through of the different bathrooms and rooms and stuff like that. One of that showed a PlayStation, and then it showed Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So when I showed up there Friday night, I was like, where's this fucking Valhalla? Let's go. Because I thought that was a really weird photo for them to put on the Airbnb as promoting this whatever. Well, there was no Valhalla.
No way.
That will circle back. And so so that's Friday night. And then Saturday, we leave. And then one of the big things about FYA that bothered me is that Saturday morning on their story, they said that there was no reentry.
Really?
So that kind of was a bummer because you can't bring a bag unless it was a see-through bag. So I couldn't bring a bag or something. And you can't go back in. So you can't buy a bunch of merch and go drop it off in your car or whatever. So whatever. The venue was way cooler than the other one because it had a whole outdoor section, and there was another building of other merch, and there was food vendors.
It was just like a steel building, right? It's like a
giant steel
warehouse.
So when we left Saturday, it took Spencer and I probably about 10 minutes to lock that door at the Airbnb. Like, no joke. And we knew it was locked. We're like, okay, this fucker's locked. Saturday night, they left. They're like, we're going back. And I couldn't find my car. I've about had a fucking panic attack trying to find my car Saturday night. And then as I'm heading back, Spencer messages me. He's like, yo, did you ever come back to the Airbnb? I'm like, no, there's no reentry. Like, that would have been, no, I didn't. And he's like, the door's unlocked. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, no.
So when I get back a couple minutes after they got there, he's already messaging the Airbnb guy. And like Spencer added me to the guest list. So I'm seeing all the fucking messages going back and forth. This dude from Airbnb is the most non-professional person I have ever seen. All the words were misspelled. He was like, I thought you would understand how a door works, kind of deal. just shit like that.
Idiot.
Yeah, it was so unprofessional. And he was like going up into like 12:30 at night, like, you know. And anyways, Sunday morning, wake up. The dude that owns the house is there. Like, we're checking out. We're about to walk out. He's there, and he's just like making a deal about it. And he's like, I want to make sure that there's no issues. And he's like, yeah, there is issues. And these are the issues, blah, blah, blah. And he was like arguing with us. And so Spencer's like, this is ridiculous. I will go through the proper channels of Airbnb. I'm not doing this in person. This is ridiculous. And
He's a lot calmer than me. I would have got mad.
So I stood up for Spencer for a second. I was just like, dude, the main thing is we locked the door and we got back and it was unlocked. Because the guy was like, if it was unlocked and someone broke in, they would steal all your stuff. They wouldn't sit down and just like have a soda and watch TV. I said, Spencer, how does he know we have soda in the house? He's like, yeah, how the fuck you know we have soda in the house? So it was like those kind of messages back and forth. And as we're leaving, yes, Spencer was like, the heat doesn't work. It was 62 in the house, like the entire fucking time.
Perfect.
No, it was
That's perfect.
blasting, dude. It was
I take my pants off.
Dude,
That's
it was
great.
fucking freezing.
It's 66 in here now.
There was a random pills on the pool table.
How did you take them?
There's a for rent. No, it was like a dietary thing. There's we looked it up. There was a for rent sign.
not Xanax. Damn it.
Yeah. There was a laundry list of stuff, and like so Spencer's like kind of calling them out as he's walking out to the car. And I go, yeah, and then there's no Valhalla. Where the fuck is the Valhalla? There's no PlayStation. You promised me Valhalla. No, there's a PlayStation there, and
really?
It was sticky as shit, dude. Everything was sticky. But no, it was a really great time. There's some really good vibes. I got to hang out with people like from Commodity, and we hung out with Danny from Jawdust.
Yeah. I was gonna say one of the guys from Jawdust was there, right?
Danny, the vocalist, and dude, he was one of the coolest fucking dudes. I mean, everyone we hung out with and met, but like, I don't know, Justin and them hung out for a while too. Some of the Jersey boys, and
we made the PlayStation sticky.
yeah. No, we hung out with quite a bit of people, and
It looked great. It looked fun as hell.
Corey was there the first day. Hung out with Vinny. I saw Josh.
Yeah, I saw that picture. Yeah.
All the bands were really good. The sound was not as good.
What do you think it was? The sound or was it the room? Because it looked like just like a one of those steel buildings that like manufacturers put up.
But there were so many people in there that you would have thought it would have dampened something, right? Yeah. Because there was a shit ton of fucking people. There was more people there Saturday than Sunday. But like, the way they had the PAs, they had them kind of like this on each side. Yeah. And I think if they would have, Spencer knows a lot about sound like you do. So he was like talking about like, oh, they should have done this, and I don't know. It's over my head. But like, to me, it is a metal shed. So I feel like they were basically pointing like speakers at the metal wall.
At reflecting surfaces.
Yeah. So like,
and you know, I'd be curious to know, like, because I know FYA is fairly new. Like, they've only been around for like, what, 11 years?
This is 11.
Yeah, 11. Yeah. So, and I don't know, like, the logistics. And I know that, like, with Furnace Fest, obviously, that's a big thing. Not that FYA isn't, but, like, I mean, FYA puts some money. I mean, Furnace Fest has money. Like, they got, like, I don't know, like, if I don't know the ins and outs of, like, what it takes to,
there's no like, real, like, I would say, production into it. Like, they had a sound guy, obviously. They had a house kits and all that kind of stuff.
It seems more homegrown, which is cool, though. I like that.
For sure. But, like, if you're in the back, because, okay, so imagine, like, the old center that it was at, but, like, way longer. Like double the length. In the backs is where they had a bunch of merch and they had a bar and they had like a photo booth and stuff like that, which is rad. It was really cool. But like, you can be in the back while the band's going, and it almost sounds like you're outside and you can hear like them like checking, but the band's going on. But really cool. I ran into a guy from Trustkill Records, and when I was hanging out with Vinny and Tyler and them, I was wearing my ferret hoodie, and so the guy comes up and he's like your hoodie. I was like, thanks, man. And he's like, is that a real one? I was like, yeah, like the foil's all gone, but like, he's like, cool. And he hands me a couple. He's like, this is Trustkill. Not better than Ferret though. You know, like he was joking around. He was like, Ferret's cool, but not as good as us. You know, kind of that.
I'm curious, like, are they like
they're back
thing again? I was gonna say, because I've been starting to see a lot of, especially like on the feeds. You know, like on Instagram, like a lot more Trustkill. I thought it was more of a nostalgia thing. Like just, bring it back, you know, because like Ferret still has like stores where you could buy some of the merch and stuff. Yeah. And I was like, damn, is Trustkill back? Yeah. I just never really looked into it, but that's pretty cool though. That's good to hear.
Yeah. So I followed them because I'm like, and I was like, oh, they're going to be back again. I want to see what, like, are they resurgence a bunch of bands from Trustkill? Or are they signing new bands? I'm, you know, want to keep in the loop and not be behind the times, but you know, Kids Like Us was like my Mount Rushmore. That was like the best part of my weekend, and that was Sunday. And dude, killer fucking set. I mean, all the sets are like 25 minutes long, whatever. Yeah. But like, they were so fucking good. The only band I don't think I really stayed to see was the Nails. They played last on the last day, and I was pretty fucking spent. And
Nails is pretty violent.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I never really listened to Nails and nothing.
It's like power violence plus.
Yeah,
it's pretty intense.
I don't know. Justin was there Sunday, so like that was like your first kind of thing for in that realm. So what did you think about all that?
I mean, I'm glad I went. I don't think I could have done 2 whole days of it. I was amazed at how much energy you had, you know, going into Sunday afternoon. But,
I did nothing the first day but watch.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't really do much the year we went either. Like, and the second day a little bit more so. No,
it was cool. Beer was expensive. I probably shouldn't have started that.
What?
But I had a good time. I mean, we talked to a bunch of people, and I ended up having like 3 or 4 people add me on Instagram and like send me their bands of like younger guys and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I got to check out 1 or 2 of the bands. Path to War, I believe. I had a great time. I wish I could have stayed a little bit longer. It would have been cool to see Terror and stuff, but
Terror is so fun, dude.
I stayed for like half a Terror set, and that's when I left. Yeah. Like I said, everyone I knew like left, and I was just like by myself, and it's just not as much fun when you're just by yourself, you know. But
I kind of get that vibe a little bit. Like I'm. You guys know about my mall escapades and stuff like that. Like I don't mind being by myself. Like I don't really mind it. Like I love doing things by myself, like going to the flea market, you know, things like that. I don't think I've ever really gone to shows by myself. Not without not knowing that I'm going to see people.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to try to go to that show at the Abra, and even if like you and Justin don't go, like I know I'm going to see people I know.
Absolutely.
Like in an Orlando show, I think I'd still go. Mm-hmm. You know, and I kind of did that with me and Ben when we went to see Balmora. Like, he kind of was, you know, hanging out over here, and I was like, well, I'm going to go watch the bands. And I was kind of just hanging out by myself.
Balmora ripped, by the way.
Oh, yeah, they do. They're fucking awesome.
They fucking ripped. I think Balmora did a cover. Just
they did an On Broken Wings cover.
On Broken Wings cover.
Oh, really?
It was sick.
It was fucking rad.
Yeah, I really wanted to see Foundation. I love Foundation.
Dude, yeah, Foundation ruled. It was like...
And Scarab, I wanted to see Scarab.
Scarab was so
they're fucking
good.
Tough, dude.
Bayway was really good too. I got in with Bayway.
Dude, Bayway is exploding right now. Yeah, like, they're getting really
it was really cool. And if Danny watches, so like Danny looks like what's his face from The Sopranos? Chris.
Danny who?
What's that?
Danny who?
From Jawdust.
Oh.
Like he looks like him. And like it's a thing.
I'm thinking about that picture. Yeah, I kind of get it.
So there's a thing because he's a bartender. So like every time someone says he looks like him, he has to take a shot.
Oh,
he
God.
says he gets fucked up most nights.
How much is a plane ticket to New Jersey? Well, let's go there and get him drunk.
Yeah, right. He said he's like, we got a fucking spot to stay. But like Bayway opened up their set with the Sopranos intro.
That's awesome.
So I was explaining all this to Justin and then explaining Danny before he actually met me. I was like, oh, there he is right there. And like, so So while they were doing the whole intro, I woke up this month. People are just side to side. There's no music going on. It's just that. And people are just going side to side. And then I hung out with Danny. I got a cool video of him during Bayway because they're from New Jersey. So he's like, yeah, these guys are rad. And so, dude, it was a great time. I kind of did the same thing towards like I bought the tickets. I'm like, I'm sure I'll know somebody and like be able to like
too, like you guys said, I mean, now that we're getting a little bit more traction and followers and stuff, so I imagine there was a good amount of people that reckon, like Justin said, he's got 3 bands to check out, which is pretty cool.
Well, Commodity came with like a group of guys, and they're all children, and they're all rad. And
was it like 18, 19? Like younger guys,
right, Justin?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, they were children, and it's like really cool. And then we hung out with them, and
why do you want to hang out with us?
yeah, it is kind of weird, dude. Like, because I was talking to Dallas about this last night. It's like I don't look at myself as being 33. Like I still feel like 22 sometimes. Like
37 next week, buddy.
I know, right? Happy early birthday.
Yeah, I got carded at Publix today, and I'm like, thank you.
You make me blush.
No, that's cool. I definitely want to try to go next year. It's been a rule. This half of the year has been kind of just a lot of things going on with the house and finances and stuff, and I definitely want to go to Rockville this year.
At least one day, because
dude, one of the days
it's fucking stacked, dude. I was talking to Corey about it,
dude.
Like,
the lineup and Rockville rips, dude. Like I know there's a lot of like.
I just hate the setting of it.
No. But it's great for people watching.
No, but you're on a fucking blacktop with no cover, like all day, like in the summer. Like it kind of
yeah, it does kind of suck. I will say this: when I went last year, it was on a hot day, but it was the humidity wasn't bad.
Yeah,
so it was bearable. But yeah, it does kind of. But man, it's funny because Justin was like, I don't know if I could do 2 days. It's hard.
Yeah,
to do multiple days, but it's almost like sometimes it's like, good, I get to see all the bands I want to see in a couple days, and then I don't have to worry about it all year.
Yeah. But the cool thing, the reality of it is like the show's over at like 10, and if you have a place to stay there, like, okay, whatever, not that big. Like I said, the Airbnb was like 5 minutes away. So
that's cool.
It was like not that big of a deal. Parking was $20. That fucking sucked. So $40 right there, and parking couldn't go even to your car if you wanted to. So I only bought one shirt because I was like, I'm not going to carry around. I'm not spending money.
Yeah. You know what they should have done? And Furnace Fest did this, and I think, so did Rockville. You can rent like those portable lockers.
So check this out.
Yeah.
So, because I made a joke, I was like, I woke up Saturday morning and I saw
Rising to the street.
I saw FYA's story, and I'm like, no re-entry. That's bullshit. And so like Mark and Spencer and Chase, they all come out. I'm like, did you see the fucking story? There's no, and I message FYA. I'm like, are you guys offering like free lockers or something? Because that's like crazy. Like so many people were buying merch. I should have took a photo of it, but they had like a locker system, and it was $10. And I guess what the system was, they get a big Ziploc bag, and they had different giant cardboard boxes of like shirts, hoodies, bags, or something like that. And you just wrote your name on it and put it in that box with everybody else's shit, and just hoping that nobody steals
nothing
it.
will get stolen. Yeah.
I was like,
that's a good idea.
I'm not going to spend $10 for someone to
take one piece of candy per trick or treater, please. And fuck you, whole bowl. Right in my pillowcase.
Real fast, go to the Instagram real fast, Justin, and go to FYA. There's a guy there with a VHS recorder doing all this. It's fucking sick, and he's going to be printing VHSs.
Yeah, one of those guys, maybe the same guy who was at that Edict show.
Yeah, it's Dogcom Media. Dude, look at this, dude.
It looks so cool.
This is Mind Force.
It looks like way more people.
There was a lot of people there. This is so fucking sick, dude. There's the vocals of Mind Force jumping in.
It looks fun, dude.
I think Foundation had the most headwalkers.
Dude, Foundation is fucking...
Oh, shit, my bad.
No, you're good. Go to the next one, though.
Foundation is fucking rad.
No, go back. Sorry.
This one?
The next video, yeah.
I mean, I know what you're saying about the size of the room, but like, it looks like there's more people that were there than when we were in.
I think so.
But I don't know.
You can get out of that one. That wasn't the one I was thinking of. There was another. If you
Let's watch all of them.
This is the other VHS.
Yeah, this is the other one.
Did any girls get knocked out like in that one video?
No, but Bayway threw like 100 rubber swords out in the middle of their set, and then people were crowd killing them.
This is Blistered.
Oh, Blistered fucking rules, dude.
The Stout. No, wait, no. Oh, maybe it was. It's hard to tell from here. Stout rule, dude. But this isn't Stout.
I'm getting tired just watching it. Nah, it looked like fun, man. It looked good.
Was that Sanction, I think? Mm-hmm. Dude, Sanction was sick.
Yeah, Sanction's pretty tough.
Yeah, even heavier live.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I just thought it was really cool that someone is there with he's like,
Well,
I followed him because I'm like, this is fucking sick.
I don't know if it's the same person, but there was a guy at the Edict show. At the Turnanakawaka, whatever it was called.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he had like a refurbished VHS on the shoulder, 1991 Cops,
I do remember that. I don't know if it was the same guy, but maybe Dog Pound Media. I don't know. I don't know him.
Yeah, we'll shout him out on the show.
Because it's
drone footage.
Oh, did they have drones in there?
dude, for the Mongoloids. You have to I think you have to go on their page. Go to the Mongoloids page.
Did Danny Diablo graphic? What does this thing cost?
Yeah, how much is this thing?
Dude, that was so funny.
Yeah, dude. The Mongoloids, they had they started out their set. Somebody was like,
He's spinning the plates, right?
stuff.
Yeah, I thought that was really funny. I saw that clip. That's cool.
I think it's that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Isn't it the Globetrotters music? Got a pan.
The TV.
Oh, that's awesome.
Not bad. It did a fucking. That's a drone footage there.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, dude.
I'm bummed I didn't get to go, but that's awesome. I'm glad everybody had fun and a lot of good bands I would love to see.
Yeah. Maybe one day we'll be the ones up on stage with them. I just see all it throughout the day as it gets more and more like the bigger bands, like more and more homies are around the stage, like on the stage.
Oh yeah, dude. That's like how it was at Furnace Fest. Like I think I
want to be up there.
When I made a comment about Misery Signals, like there were people hanging out on the side stage, but when they were playing their last set or Furnace Fest, dude, there was like just hundreds of people behind them.
Yeah.
It was just wild.
Yeah, I want to be that guy.
So yeah, your weekend was great. So on Friday,
Yeah, I was here about your weekend.
I can't really go into a lot of detail because I could get in trouble, but nobody's gonna watch this. So we have contractors doing a lot of work at my job.
Okay.
And they cut into an 18-inch line.
No way.
Dude, it was bad.
Like clay?
Huh?
Like an 18-inch like
PVC.
main. Oh, PVC.
It
Okay.
was basically a main that comes to where I am. And it was bad. And I saw a full-grown man submerged up to his chin in the raw stuff. And at one point I saw him like, I was like, you got it in your mouth, didn't you? You're gonna be sick next week. Like you're not gonna be here. You're not gonna be here, are you?
Or he's like the strongest person ever. Like
I don't know.
The strongest immune system.
I wonder because like I have to get shots and stuff for my job. And like it makes sense. Like, but like he's a contractor.
Yeah.
I don't know.
As a plumber, like I don't ever want that, you know.
But did they make you do that or do you like
Get shots?
Yeah.
No, I won't
No.
get shots. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I do think my immune system is stronger, even though I was sick a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But I get sick once a year. So like yeah.
I don't get sick very often. Like a couple weeks ago I was feeling like shit. I think I definitely got something from auto, but So my weekend was actually pretty good. So after that whole fucking day at work, like my dad got me and Brandy a gift card from Margarita Island in Merritt Island.
Okay.
And we went there and we just had we got margaritas and we got burrito. I mean, it was great. And then
You drank till you couldn't see shit no more.
that's right.
Yep.
That's right. And then so Saturday, Brandy was like, "Hey, I have like a surprise for your birthday, but it has to be, on Saturday." I was like, okay. And I didn't know what it was. And she's like, "We got to be in New Smyrna at, whatever time." And I was like, "Well, okay, obviously we're going to see my mom."
Yeah.
And she actually arranged for Steven from, I'm Divided, one of my best friends. And I hadn't seen him in like almost 8 years.
That's crazy.
So like we had lunch and then they had all their kids there. And then we went to a park, beautiful park in New Smyrna. And the kids, they went on the playground and I got to hang out with Steven. And, obviously we talked for hours.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. And I was just showing him some of the music that we've been working on. And he's like super pumped on it. And
Oh, yeah.
it was cool. I hadn't seen him in like literally like 8 years.
That's awesome.
It's been a long time. So it was good to see him, and he lives in Jacksonville. So he's, it's far.
Yeah.
She goes, "I tried to get Ken to come." I was like, "No, you have to book Ken 6 months in advance." And I'm not joking. You have to do
Where does
that.
Ken live? Ken's local.
Satellite Beach.
Yeah, okay.
Any Atlantic, whatever, He lives like right by Patrick.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you have I remember the last time I saw Ken, he came over. He's like, "Okay, I can come over Saturday the 19th between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m.
Yeah.
And I was like, "And I have to note it down now if you're ready, because if not, I have to reschedule." I'm like, "God damn, dude."
If I lived where he lived, I would eat at Decon Diego's every fucking weekend.
I had Decon Diego's not too long ago, and it was not that good.
What?
It's not that good.
What?
It's kind of bland, dude.
Dude, okay. Correct me if I'm wrong.
What'd you get?
Correct me if I got the whatever. What is the burrito called? The main one? Whatever.
The big
Kinds,
burrito?
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the staple burrito. But correct me if I'm wrong. They changed owners like 5-10 years ago.
I get the chicken gringo every single time, and
Yeah.
I have no issues.
I don't know. Like
but
I'm with, and it could just be who made it, but it was like.
I do remember I used to go with my buddy John Michael, and he would get the burrito. And before they used to have like the sauces and squeeze bottles.
Yes.
And he used to put the nozzle in there and squeeze he would like inject it basically and eat it.
Jesus Christ.
So I wonder if maybe it was dry. I don't know.
No, it wasn't dry. It just was bland.
bland.
Like the taste. Like it seemed like it was just all lettuce and like, I don't know. That could have just been the person that made it. But I used to love Decon Diego's. I used to live in Cocoa Beach. So I used to go down there all the time.
Damn.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, I've got Chipotle in the fridge waiting for me. So I didn't feel like cooking. I cleaned out the fridge last night with like all the leftover Christmas and New Year's bullshit. And it's like, there's cake in there. It's like, we're not eating this cake.
I did my closet.
Did you?
So I took everything. Well, Dallas helped a lot. Like when I was gone for the weekend, she goes, I got back. She goes, "This is all your stuff. These are your mediums, your larges, your whatever. Like, do what you want." I didn't throw anything away. And I threw a giant trash bag of clothes away, which if anyone who knows me, like that is crazy.
That is weird.
Yeah.
I saw you you made a pop.
I made a Depop. I already sold 3 shirts on it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So there was a bunch of shirts I can't wear. Like, dude, I posted, and maybe I just didn't post it for enough money. I posted that Knock Loose shirt, and within 5 minutes, someone bought it.
Really?
Like instantly. Like I'm literally still uploading stuff, and I got a notification like, "One item sold." I'm like, oh, I only posted for $20. Maybe
I don't know.
I don't know what anything's worth. So I was just like,
I don't know. It's
okay.
kind of weird, like with the t-shirts and shit. Because sometimes I'll see like some classic shit, and people want like $50, and I'm like, that seems reasonable, only because it is.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever. But I'm like, I'm not paying $50 for a t-shirt.
Yeah. But what I did is I hung up all my band shirts, like all the shirts I typically wore. Everything's hung up, and all my work clothes are in my drawers because I don't care what they look like. It is it's the same thing every day. So
that's me, dude. I wear uniforms. So it's like,
so just shove them in a drawer. I fold them, put them in a drawer. But
yeah, I'm usually just living out of like a clean basket from the laundry room, because it's my work clothes. Now the t-shirts I do hang up. I put them in there because they're easy to see. And also it takes less time than folding. So it's like, whatever. But so I made a point last show to say, like, I'm going to start wearing all the shirts I haven't worn on the show before.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about it. It's not on purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, so I was going through some, and dude, by the way, today we have, I don't know what you're playing, but dude, there is some fucking cool stuff.
Hell yeah.
Today, I'm super excited about it. Yeah, I went to the because I'm on night shift now and I have time.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, like you woke up and like texted, just like, Dave, I was like, dude, it took me like 10 minutes, you know. But I made a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
I even put down the names of people that I'm currently having conversations with, so I don't forget about the conversation. Because, dude,
it gets lost, dude.
Dude, it's a nightmare. Yeah. Like I can imagine, you know, like it being like. So it's like if you send us something and like it's not on purpose. It's like this, dude. It's just mumble jumble.
Yeah.
And sometimes some of the submissions aren't even from the band. It's from like a member of the band or like somebody recommending them.
So it's hard to go back.
It's hard to like really remember. So I'll put in parentheses like the person's screen name or whatever. Screen name. Remember that? AIM. You know, just so I can like get a reference of like where it came from, so I can go back. Like there's one band that's recording something that they want us to put out. And they're like, oh yeah, we're still recording it, and they showed us me a little clip, and I was like, this sounds awesome. And it's like I can't forget that they're doing this. I want them. I'm sure when they're done, they're going to send it. But you know,
your brain works way differently than mine.
No,
mine's just like a doom pile of everything.
Oh, mine's a doom pile. It just sounds like, you know, has one guy regulating. I don't know. I'm trying to do I'm doing my best, man. I'm trying. Okay, yeah. Look at this knife. Look at it.
My daughter had her second day of public school today.
Oh yeah,
yeah. She rode her bike and it's awesome. I'm super proud of her.
Does she like? I mean, I know it's only been 2 days, but is she like digging it?
She says she's like it's whatever. She doesn't like one teacher. I'm like if there's only one that you don't like, then
that's kids. Yeah.
But she came back with the packet. She goes, I want to sign up for track. I go, my girl, let's do it. You know? She wore a Slipknot shirt today.
She needs help with shot put. Let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
I was really good at shot put.
Yeah. But
I almost hit the guy that was holding the flag.
Oh shit.
They didn't expect me to throw it that far.
Yeah. Go back.
Here, take this heavy cannonball.
Drew Montez coming up. Everyone take 10 steps back, please.
No, it was true. It was a long story short, but it was I went to private school when I was a kid. They would have like the track and field day. You know, for the other schools.
Love the track.
And then obviously for the weeks leading up to it, like they'd figure out, obviously the skinny kids that played soccer were the runners.
Yep.
You know, I was like the chubbier, bigger kid, you know, and I did shot put. So like we're doing it. And it's just some guy like with a cop's mustache, you know, like just sitting there holding the flag and everybody's like throwing it. And I threw it and everybody goes, look out! Like, it was like this far from his foot.
That's awesome.
So I was like, yeah, that's right. I won that day.
I won that day.
I won that. Where's the camera? I won that day. Yeah, never scored a basketball, but I
never scored a basketball.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I am very proud of my daughter for being homeschooled for a while and that whole thing.
I feel like even if she, you know, because she's kind of like, you know, she's more of the artsy, you know, kind of stuff, and I think probably she would have been maybe kind of more of like a, you know, a loner kid with like, you know, that small group, you know, like. We all were when we were kids, but
she's going to be in orchestra, which is dope because she wants to learn how to play violin.
Yeah, so you were saying that.
That's perfect. And she's still like she's been bugging me about getting a bass, and I'm like trying to like be crazy excited about it, but also not just give her every single thing that she asks for all the time. You know, that's like the you know, I'm like, yeah, maybe in a little bit, you know. So
yeah. Speaking of bass, I'm currently like rebuilding Ken's bass because we have some songs now, and it just needs bass.
Yeah.
And I don't have one, but Ken was like, here, if you fix this one up, you can have it or use it or whatever. And now I have time, thankfully, but I don't know. But
dude, I was telling Justin, I was like, how dope would it be if my daughter plays bass and like gets good at it, and by high school she's in a hardcore band, and I go like watch her and I beat up all of her fucking friends. You know?
It would be like, just support. What's happening? You support my fucking daughter. That would be funny.
That'd be so funny.
Oh God. Fuck. How long have we been recording, Justin?
About 40.
Okay, let's get some music.
Let's get some fucking music. Sorry, guys. There's a lot of stuff.
I have a few. Well, it's good when we have actual like conversations because there's more stuff to post on the internet. I got a couple of things. I talked to Dennis today about 3D printing, so I might have you make me something.
Yes,
I'm gonna make the model. I was just asking if what I have works.
Yes.
Anyway,
that's my next step is to get a like my room's done. We're assembling Christmas this weekend, and then it's setting up a station for the 3D because it is so fucking massive.
It is pretty big.
Yeah.
Is it still on your dining room table?
No. That's where we play D&D and eat. So it's gonna go in the bar room on my bar. That's where I'm gonna put it.
That's perfect spot.
Yeah, it's out. It's out.
And you can keep all your little knickknacks down there under it. Anyway, so I'm super excited for the music that I have today. I don't know. Did you want to start? Did you want me to start it? It doesn't really matter.
Let me start with this band.
Okay.
They messaged us a while ago, and it's KOTM, King of the Monsters.
Oh yeah.
They're huge supporters of us, and
That was a while ago. I remember.
That was a long time
I remember we
ago.
listened to them on the way to that show in Tampa.
Yeah, they fucking rule.
Yeah.
The song is called "Absence of Fear."
I'm pretty sure they have like really cool like they have the big brick logo, if I remember right. Yeah, kind of. It's still badass though.
Yeah, dude. Look at that fucking Godzilla getting.
That's the doom pile in my head. This is like fuck you up music, right? From what I remember.
Yeah. This dude's voice is fucking ridiculous, man.
Well, he's the king of the monsters.
He is the king of the monsters. It's a cool tone too, right?
I'm wearing my steel toe boots to this show.
It's a cool guitar tone.
Definitely.
What is that?
High mid HM 300 or whatever. HM2. Not for nothing, that little logo, the picture, it looks like the turkey from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
It kind of does.
The robot turkey?
I know exactly what
Yeah. This is big boy music.
Big boy.
This is big boy music. Like his teeth are just like. Is he killing Godzilla with a chainsaw? That's fucking awesome. Is that a shirt? Please let me know because I want it.
Now is my time. Strength growing inside. Fight back this time. Down. Excuses are wrong. Fight back this time.
Oh, I like this. Is fun. This is fun.
Big boy music.
This is big boy music.
Fight back this time. Fight back this time.
That's when the samurai monster comes down and fucking kills Godzilla.
Fuck you.
I'm excited. Fuck, dude.
I think they're from Indiana too.
Well, I understand why they're pissed. I don't know.
Too much fucking corn. Too much green beans.
I think it's soy.
Soy, you're right. Soybeans. Some kind of legume. I don't know. Tell me about the agriculture from Indiana, please.
Let's go hang out at the Wabash, bro.
That's my Midwest emo band. Agriculture of Indiana.
I spent a lot of time at the Wabash.
That's awesome.
King of the Monsters, buff. Yeah.
You know, it's just it is what it is. It's straightforward. It's fuck you. It's fuck you music.
It's fuck you music.
It's fuck you
Yeah.
music. That's our new thing.
Was it the Mongoloids that said, "Where's all the fat guys at?" Like,
I think so. That
Calling
song's
out to the pit. It's like, "Where's all the fat guys at?" But no, thank you guys for reaching out, and you guys did reach out a while ago, and it has been on my list, and I'm just like, fuck, like the way my brain works versus the way Drew's brain works is black and white. Dude. It's crazy.
Well, it's different though. Like my job is different than yours. Like you're always constantly moving. You're going from different locations. I'm at a desk.
Yeah.
You know, I go do stuff out in the plant, but I'm at a desk.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just like, well, you know, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, that's awesome. And I'll keep on that same vein of like kind of pissed, tough, whatever. So this band reached out to us a couple of weeks ago, and they're from the UK, and they're called Despondent. And the song is okay. So I'm not sure if this is the song they sent, but I was going through and listening to some stuff. They had a video from like a year ago, and the music is like, it's not really, it's different than this.
Okay.
like it's almost two different genres. So I don't know if they maybe has a member. I don't know. Either way, both of them are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So, but this is their most current one. So I figured we played the newest stuff, because I want to push that. But it's 1:30, or like I think it's barely a minute actually. Awesome. This is Despondent.
Like the name.
Yeah.
This is the age of execution.
What shirt is he wearing?
It's not a Wabash shirt.
Oh, change it. Oh,
It's just a compilation of live clips.
I love the Dickie logo shirt. Yeah, dude, this is tough.
Dude, yeah.
Cross the line.
Are they from Detroit?
No, you can.
Well, he's got the Detroit D almost. Oh, it's almost that. You're right. You did.
I don't know. Maybe, I could be misremembering.
No, you did say UK.
There's only one. Cross the line and you're lit up. Time for the truth.
So you a guitar?
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, fucking pitting and overalls. Let's fucking go. That's a cool two-step, honestly. I like that beat.
Yeah, it's a little, yeah.
You scared?
Yeah. I mean, dude, yeah, they reached out a couple weeks ago, and I was like, this is awesome. I'm going to play it.
Yeah, that is fucking sick.
And like I was saying, like, I forget the name of the other song that I saw by them. It was about a year ago, and it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's maybe a little bit more progressive kind of hardcore. This is just like, fuck you.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So, and it's great. And I don't know if like maybe, they're changing stuff. I don't know. Either way, listen to all of it. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all great. I mean, it's all fucking cool. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, anyway, yeah. So there you go.
That's fucking sick. I like that name too, Despondent. Yeah. That was a cool thing about FYA is like you're standing outside and everyone's coming in and just like looking at everyone's shirts. Like I just love merch and just seeing all these old bands. I was like, oh, that's that. Oh,
yeah.
That's that. And I just wore the same hoodie both days, but like it was still it was still cool. It's like my only like hoodie that's like thin enough because it was cold. But like there was a point Sunday to where it got warm and I had to take it off.
That was another question I was going to have.
Which I wore my carved shirt Sunday.
Yeah.
From UK.
Oh yeah, I wear that too. Yeah. That's another thing I was going to ask. Is like it looked like a warehouse, but was it like a insulated warehouse or was it like? I mean, I was wondering if you went in the summertime, would it have been fucking miserable?
It would have been terrible.
Yeah, but there looked like there was huge air ducts, so
maybe it was. I don't know.
They had the doors open, so like they didn't need it because it was pretty chilly this weekend actually. But yeah, there's like a big commons like outside area with like bars. There was like a bunch of food trucks. I got hot dogs both days.
But Dennis didn't work it, right?
He didn't.
Okay, but yeah.
He wants to do next year though, which would be dope. Yeah, there's like lemonade stand. Like they had options.
Lemonade?
Yeah. Frozen.
What are you selling? Crack, smack, dope, weed? Not in my head. Oh man,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's fucking dope.
Yeah, I got some cool stuff today, Justin. One of them has a Valamaya kind of vibe to it, which I knew you'd like that. It's a little bit more metal than Valamaya, but it's good.
Justin do be liking that. Played this song, Justin. This band's called The Delirium Effect.
You're playing that one?
Yeah.
You took my song.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. Shit.
This has been on my list for
Parasite?
a while. I'm playing All Bite.
Oh. Yeah, because they sent another message.
Oh, should we play that one then?
I don't know.
Is it a newer song?
I just responded to this was in the hidden messages.
Really?
Yeah, it was the Delirium Effect, and they said let's say the song Parasite.
Oh.
I don't know, but we could play whatever one. I don't care.
Check out Parasite. I mean, this one has a music video.
Oh, that's cool. That's from 4 months ago.
Does the Parasite one?
That's from 2 days ago or 7 days ago.
Yeah, play that one then, because it's newer, right?
I guess. I don't know if it's the same album, but that's funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. This band loves all of our stuff too. They're big. Yeah, look at this fucking video, dog.
Pick that fucking shit up.
That's my tapeworm. Fuck, they sound like somebody. I'm trying to put my finger on it.
Rock and roll, baby.
It's a little bit more rock and roll-y, but it's yeah.
It's almost there. It's almost southern.
It is. They do have a variety of shit going on.
It's on the vein for sure.
They know what they're doing.
Live out of the world. Say I did your traffic counting dollar bills.
I hope I'm doing that. I'm broke now. Oh, is that Tremors?
Parasite, Bob.
Yes.
Face to face with the parasite. No signs of life coming from this frame of mind.
Yeah, this was fun.
This is crazy fun. Yeah, I would like to see this live.
I love it. It's great. And I do like those little sometimes you throw there because like one of my favorite bands of all time is Clutch. Obviously, this does not sound like Clutch,
Right.
But they have those kind of vocals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know like old Every Time I Die used to do stuff like that. 18 Visions
Yep.
used to do stuff like that too. And I just thought it was fun. It was really cool.
Yeah.
I am confused though because the message that I responded to had no prior conversation.
Was it from
I'd
the
have
band?
to, dude. I'd have to look, man. I don't know.
Honestly, we get a lot of people that also suggest that's not in a band at all.
No, I remember
like,
saying specifically, I will check it out for sure.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, and I don't know. Maybe they just were like, these guys aren't listening to us.
the other video that I like, the song with the music video is also on the same cut. It was super fun. It's like mowing his yard and stuff like that. It's cool. But yeah, to me, that's just like fun. Like I would put that on in the garage and just like fucking clean. And
Oh yeah, it's fucking awesome.
you build something or whatever. Just like it's like rock and roll, baby. And it's like right there being Southern. It's just like a kiss away from just a bana, just like so close.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at the Delirium Effect. Like, yeah. So this is the message. I think you maybe one of the members or somebody suggested it because this is not the conversation that I had.
Yeah, it could have been.
Huh. Either way, awesome.
No, the other one was on my list like first minute ago.
So wait, does that count as my song or your song?
It's my song.
Okay.
Is that okay?
I don't care.
Okay, yeah.
I just was like, because I want to go. Yeah.
Because I want to go.
I don't know. Dude, some of this shit is just really cool. Let me see. We'll change pace a little bit here. I'm saving one of them for last because it's right up my alley. So hold on. Let me pull up my sheets again. So this band we've done before, and I could be wrong. They're not from Indiana. It was Piss Santa that's from Indiana.
Yeah.
But this was around the same time period. So the band Entrapment, we did them a while ago.
Yes.
I can't remember if you played them or I played them, but
What was it?
Entrapment.
I think that was me.
Yeah. So they have a new song out, and I listened to it. I was like, well, fuck yeah, we'll go ahead and play it. It's a music video too. So this song is called Consume, and yeah, you already
It's
got
another
it.
quickie.
Yeah.
Love it.
I love the scooter.
He like wraps his wrist. I wish I had fucking chops like that fucking dude. God damn. Look at the lamb chops on that fucker. Jesus.
I love it when bands have fun, dude. I love it.
Yeah. This is so perfect for a music video. Just like throw some live shots in there.
You know what's funny is like I saw the guy with the chops and I'm like, he's the bassist, right? He looks like a bassist, and he's the bassist.
Is it?
Yeah. That's that kind of breakdown I like. Yeah. Hell yeah. You motherfucker!
Yeah, dude, that's fucking sick. Yeah, they roll.
Yeah, I was
And I
super
love
stoked.
those. I love those kind of videos, man.
I like it when they're having fun, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's the kind of band I would want to play a sticky PlayStation with.
That's a fucking big sticky PlayStation.
Oh yeah. You know, it was funny is me and Brandy were watching Law and Order for a while. We finished it, but you know, so obviously they make up little scenarios in the thing, and she's like, "So has she ever been around like these other people before?" She goes, "Well, she's been hanging out with the metal guys." She's like, "Oh, well, why that?" "Well, he's in a band, and they practice down in Southern Manhattan." "Well, what's the band called?" "Sticky Butterfingers." I'm like, come on, guys, get it together.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What a pretty rad metal fucking band name, dude.
Oh God, yeah. So I was gonna say something. I forgot what it was. I don't know.
What was it?
Yeah. So I want a 3D print. So I've been working on my guitar a lot lately. I switched strings.
So what'd you go to?
It's a slightly heavier gauge than I was using before. It was still the Rap G for sure, but it's not as thick as what I used to use. Oh, it's so much better.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I have all my shit.
Tear up your fingers a little bit when you switched?
Nah.
No.
So you know how in a guitar case you have the little flip compartment.
Okay.
You put your strap, your whatever in there. I have so much shit in there. Like I have little tools, my strings. I want like a little tackle box thing.
Yes.
Put in there.
divider
It's super simple,
thing,
but I'm like, I can't believe I couldn't find one on Etsy or something. So it's just like basically a rectangle with little slots.
Yeah.
I put my screwdrivers, put my strings. You know, I don't know.
That's perfect.
But I was asking Dennis, I was like, can I use SketchUp to do it? Because like, you know, I do 3D model shit. It's like, will that work for the thing? I don't know. So figure it out.
Hell yeah. I just got for Christmas I got like a pack out 3-drawer Milwaukee thing.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Dude. I never felt more like a big boy ever.
Dude,
And like
the drawer units are pretty popular now because Rigid
drawer
does
units are
one, DeWalt
fucking
does one.
sick, dude.
That's pretty cool.
I'll show you like my setup.
I want one, so I don't need it though.
Yeah, that's what's in my van. Like,
Oh yeah.
so like I have my top drawer with all my drills, my power tools, and then my second drawer has all the bits, and the bottom drawer, which is deeper, which is harder to get because typically they're shallow.
Yeah.
I have all my big like hammers and you know.
No, that's cool. I like the whole stackable
Yeah.
thing. You know, like I am pretty. I do love just the bucket with an apron.
See,
They work kind of, but
it's so funny working with a bunch of different techs. And there's bucket people, right?
Yeah,
you know, they come and when they're done, they put all their buckets back. I'm a case guy, so like I have my backpack that has all my hand tools and everything, and then if I am soldering, I have a solder box.
no, that makes
You know,
sense.
you know, I just
That
have
makes
like
total sense.
a box.
I think the reason I'm a bucket guy is because when I would travel with my last job, I would have to ship all my shit, and the bucket was too big. So I would just pull the apron out, roll it, ship it, and then I just go to Home Depot and buy one for $5.
Yeah.
That's probably why. And I would sit on it too when I was working.
Yeah.
So I totally get that. But dude, those stackable things are fucking cool.
It's so sick.
They're so expensive. God,
They are expensive.
they're not cheap.
I think that one's like 180. You know.
God damn.
Yeah, but I will literally use it forever. And
Oh,
it will,
for sure. Yeah,
it will
yeah.
literally last forever too.
Dude, I don't mind spending money on something I'm going to use every fucking day. You know what I mean? So,
And I was a good boy, so Santa treated me right. So
yeah.
yeah, that we only got each other like a couple of big presents. Oh, what I found out about the gas guys, Mark and
They fart a lot.
Spencer. No,
Oh.
they're big cologne nerds,
Oh.
and I got introduced into a world that I didn't know. Did you know that if you spray, like, do you use cologne? How do you spray cologne?
Typically, like I know there's the one way that I've always done it is you spray it on your like you said, your hand, your wrist, and you rub it together, and I just kind of spritz it on my neck.
So you're not supposed to rub it.
Oh,
I just found that out over the weekend because I guess it like releases. They were using all this terminology, and I'm so sorry.
it releases endorphins.
No, it's supposed to mix in with your when you're doing that. It
Rubbing it
ruins
yeah.
it ruins it. So you're supposed to do a spray, and then he told me all the science behind it, which I had no idea. But the cologne that Dallas got me when I brought it up, he's like, "That's like a house. That like there's different levels," and he's like, "That's like a house."
All right.
He's like, people make clones with that. That's how good it is. I'm like, oh, cool. I like it. You know,
I have cologne. I forget what it was. I mean, it's stuff that it was like $80. It wasn't, but it smelled good. Whatever Brandy liked it. But the thing is the only times I wear cologne is when me and Brandy go out, and we usually just go to Dog and Bone, and you can't smell it anyway because of cigarettes.
Smokes, yeah.
So it's kind of like, why did I do this?
Well, it was funny because like we're like hanging out, and right before we left, like Spencer walked by. I'm like, man, you smell good. You smell like you smell spicy, whatever. And he's like, it's my autumn cologne. And then Mark looks at me and he goes, be careful with this. And I go, what do you mean? He goes, this is a weird subject, and if you want to get into it, we'll get into it. But like, we're big into cologne guys. So if you want to stop this conversation, we'll stop.
I had a guy at work that was super big into cologne.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand it because we work at a shit plant, so I don't understand.
Maybe he wants to smell something other than shit.
Do you wear cologne, Justin?
No.
No? I mean,
Smells about
not
right.
even if you go out?
I just smell bad everywhere.
Yeah.
Dude, it just smells like shit.
It's also weird because like I was thinking about like because me and Brandy were having like a conversation about. I was saying that I wish I had like more style, but what I was saying was is like I know what I look like, and even if I went to like. Just some nice store and bought like a nice shirt and nice pants. I'm still just going to look like a giant guy with bald head and tattoos.
That's not true, though.
No. But I'm not going to look classy. I'm not going to look.
But you could.
No. But what I'm saying is like that's why. Then I was like thinking about the cologne thing, and I was like, well, I'm just wearing camo shorts and a t-shirt from a band that sent us one, and but I smell like a GQ.
So doing that whole like closet thing. Dallas was like, look at your closet. I was like, okay. And so I go, 95% of my shirts are band shirts. And then she goes like, you have 2 shirts that you can wear out. Like if we were going to somewhere nice or whatever, I'm like, I need to start working. Now's the time to start working on myself. Like, I got all these band shirts, but I don't want to be like, I want to have nice shirts every now and then.
I mean, I got a couple polos.
I have like one.
So I got a couple like, fat baseball dads going to the airport, like I got those, No. My mom, you ever heard of that brand Untuck It? Or, so it's like a brand of like really nice dress shirts that you don't have to tuck in.
Ooh.
But like they're really form fitting. Like they look good.
Yeah.
Like the one my mom got me makes me look thin. I don't know how they do that.
Nice.
Probably some kind of David Blaine magic. But I can't fit into it. I can't fit into it now.
They use microscopic mirrors inside the fabric.
It's basically made out of the Las Vegas Sphere. No big deal. Dude, they make shirts made out of the Las Vegas Sphere? That would be awesome. Oh, shit.
Fucking stupid.
I'm just like 280-pound anime ball.
The sphere. Okay. Play this band, Justin. This band.
Sorry, hit me again.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Are we taking pee-pee?
Yeah, we're taking a peek.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I meant to bring in my cologne.
Yes.
I meant to bring in my cologne because I don't remember what it was. I don't know.
Spencer will know. He knows them all. I don't know how he do it.
I'm going to message him like at 12:30 when I'm hammered. Like, what is this?
It's so funny because like there's so many worlds that I just don't know about. So that's one I don't know about.
Bro.
Shoes I don't know about.
Dude, shoes is a big one.
I don't know.
I remember living.
Vinny had some weird fucking pairs of shoes.
Dude,
He's a shoe guy. He's a shoe guy.
He's a shoe guy.
Benny texted me. You remember that he like made fun of my Sperry's?
Yeah.
And then like 5 minutes later, I was like, hey, I'm still upset about what you said, right? Dude, he texted me yesterday and he goes, hey man, like I thought your shoes were really cool. Like, he's like, I think I'm gonna buy penny loafers.
That's funny. Yeah, I've always liked shoes. Like, but I'm not like a shoe guy.
Yeah.
Like I like having cool shoes, nice shoes, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But when I lived in New York City, dude, it was shoe culture.
Yeah,
dude,
I bet.
it's a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
And like, I remember like everybody at work, like, those are knockoffs. Like, and in my head, I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Or like, I wouldn't care if they were not. I don't care. They look like the shoe to me. But there's definitely that mentality of like, I have the original one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I guess there's that, but whatever. I'm not really that anal about anything.
I'm not either, but like it's kind of cool to like, I don't know. I'm trying to like, I look at like, I don't know, doing my closet like made me realize, God, maybe I am a just big old man child. Like I've always been like that. I've always been pants and like a band shirt of some sort or something I've thrifted. I've always like so many shirts I was like going through and Cora, I almost called her Hannah. Cora like was like, where'd you get that shirt? I'm like, thrift store. Like all the, like I just like, there's weird shirts that's just like, what's that? I'm like, I don't know, just a cool like weird shirt with a dog on it. Like it's just a thrift store shirt. Like that was like all that I wore because I wanted to go to a place that no one had anything that I was wearing. And it's funny. I
get that because that's the shoe people too. They do that too.
I was talking to Danny because like from Jaw Dust, and I go, do you think so? Because I was wearing a Jaw Dust shirt underneath my hoodie Saturday. I was like, Jaw Dust, motherfucker, you know, like whatever. I pulled it up and I was just
Jaw Dust, motherfucker.
Yeah, right. And so
come to Florida. Yeah. God damn it.
I go, it's really cool that I know that I have something in Florida that nobody else has. Like nobody else besides us has that Jaw Dust shirt. I would assume so. Anyways, you know.
No, you're right because they're not a local band.
No.
And like unless you like, you know, were a fan, you wouldn't have ordered it. You know what I mean?
So it is cool to be like, I have something that you don't. So I get this culture. I get that. I get that
too. Like I get the vinyl thing too, to an extent. Like, see, for me, if I buy something, if I'm collecting it, I'm not gonna resell it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not into it for that thing. Like I have I have 2 copies of the Misery Signals vinyl. One I'm gonna display because it's all signed, and the other one I'm gonna have forever. Like I'll never, like there's never gonna be a time in my life unless the mortgage is due, and I'm like, I have to sell this or I have to trade that. Like I don't like, no, I'm buying it. It's mine.
Yeah.
You know, and I've kind of taken a step because you called me out on it years ago. Like, why don't you all still have all that stuff?
Right.
And like you said, well, these don't fit anymore. You're selling them. That's fine too. I don't care. Like if you're making money with it, that's one thing. Like for me, it's like, well, if I had shirts, if I still had all those old shirts that I can't fit into, my brand, I would just put them on a canvas.
Yeah.
Like a little square and just like hang them.
I want to do that maybe whenever we get into the studio because I still have I still have like a pile of shirts that I can't wear. That I will not get rid of.
No, I think that's
like I just
you want to display them.
You
know, speaking of which, tomorrow I'm going to Home Depot and I am getting some of the first sets of wood.
My God.
Oh, I know. Well, the weather is perfect right now.
It is perfect, dude.
And I have off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and the high is supposed to be like 60 all week.
Perfect.
So, and you know me, an Adderall and a beer, I get some work done.
Oh, also, I want to tap into this
real fast
before before we get into my next song. From talking to Spencer and Danny this weekend, there's pages like us that do what we do in a sense of like promoting other bands that are charging anywhere between $150 to $200 per song to react. And you guys are fucking garbage.
What are they? What are the follower count? Do they have followers?
I don't care. Yeah. I have no.
Sorry, this is the hill that we're gonna die on.
I'm gonna die on this. And so the reason why
I'm not mad at the hustle. I'm mad at the implement. You know what I'm saying? Like make your money, but goddamn, that's.
But do something else because like I was talking to Danny because Danny was like, yeah, dude, like I was. We got reached out to like, yeah, we can promote this, blah blah blah. It's gonna be $150. He's like, fuck you. Like, no, like, dude, it's a small. And he's like, when you guys did our stuff and then again or whatever, he's like, I called him up and like, we're fucking hooking these boys up. Cause I go, dude, you gave us 2 shirts each. That's ridiculous.
That was ridiculous. And I know for a small band, that's not cheap.
And he's like, dude,
you know,
the click showed like you guys don't fucking charge. You guys are just rad fucking dudes.
Did
and
he really like? Did it make a difference for them?
He said that it did.
That's good.
So like, and like when I was having breakfast with
that was old too.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
We might have to do Jonas part 2 soon.
Well, he gave me a Dropbox of some new stuff. So.
Oh, okay. Now I'm super excited.
Yeah. So new music is coming out. But when I was talking to Spencer at breakfast, and he was just like, "Yeah, dude, some of these pages are charging crazy amounts of money. I won't say the name, but like." It's like $200 for like, you know, one song. And they're not doing like a podcast, obviously, like we're doing, but like they're just doing like posting a clip of your song. And sometimes it does show, but then it just stops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And somebody had said that platform reached out to them and then they became friendly and then they asked for money to put them on.
And then
like, dude,
nothing says punk hardcore like capitalism.
And to expand a little bit on that and how shitty this is, some of those people work for certain labels and they will not promote that band unless else they're interested in getting on that label or on that label and still charge them. So this is weird third party, like contracted fucking subcontracted kind of thing. And it, to me,
It's all a Ponzi scheme.
it's fucking gross.
That's ridiculous.
Stop charging these small fucking bands to put on their fucking music.
Well,
dude.
that's the weird, that's the weird. I'm glad we're getting on the kind of like this topic of like,
I will die on this fucking
no.
hill. Like,
But the thing is we live in a world now where any 18-year-old that graduates high school, like if you're a girl, you could just create the Spicy account.
Sure.
Which whatever, like do your thing.
you can be a guy too and do a Spicy account.
I'm just saying like that's an option. Then there's the whole like idea of like, oh, I could be a YouTuber, I can be this, I can be that, and that's great. That's fine. Dude, there's been lots of people that I follow music wise, like technical wise on YouTube that make careers out of being YouTubers, and I love it because they show me things that I want to know and I can learn from them, and that's fine. And again, that's why I say I don't hate the hustle, but the thing is like what sucks to me about it is like we're talking about Jawdust.
Yeah.
Okay. How excited was I when I said, dude, I fucking found this band.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure I found them on No Echo. No Echo is a great, I don't know if you've ever go to that website, but great punk hardcore, label, not a label, but they do reviews and all that stuff.
Forum.
Dude, I just remember how excited I was to show you Jawdust.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, you need to hear this. And you need to hear this, you know? But that's the thing is like, we all love music.
Yeah.
And it's like don't get me wrong. If a band wanted me to make them something, yeah, I'd charge them because I'd have to. You know what I mean? Like, make them. If they wanted to make me a pedal boy, whatever.
Yeah.
But the whole idea of having like a scene, a music scene in general, is you got to help each other out. You got to promote each other. You got to love each other and do all that shit. Not saying you got to love everybody, but you know what I mean. But it's like, dude, it's all about like support.
Yep.
And that's kind of like what we're doing. And it's awesome because now we're starting to build relationships with other bands.
Absolutely.
And show other bands the other bands that we do.
Yep.
And it's like, I don't have that mentality.
We got something really cool, and I want to keep it cool. And like what you just said about Jawdust, and I told Danny this. I'm like, I know you don't know Drew personally, but that, and I will claim this for you, but like I think that was the turning point when you were starting to look and finding more music.
I think you're probably right.
Because you were like, this is one of my top bands. And for you to say a sentence like that back then was crazy.
Because I hadn't heard like really new bands.
Yeah.
And like now that I was actually digging again, but it's just like, dude, how excited I was when I fucking first heard that song, the Jawdust. I was like, my God, this is cool. And
I suffering. Yeah. It's
why
sick,
would
dude.
I not want the rest of the world to hear it? Like, and I'm not trying to like, put myself on a pedestal. But it's just, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, I will be that old man that's putting on shows. Like you said, when if Cora wants to be in a band, like you're going to be that old dad there,
100%.
In your T-ball sweater, whatever it is you're doing, smelling good though is your cologne.
You know me.
But it's like for me, and this is the cool part, and this is what I like about getting older. Talk about turning 30. I'm almost 40.
Yeah,
dude. Being in a band, I is always going to be a top love for me.
Absolutely.
Like, dude, I'll have to play some of the clips that we've been making off air, but
yes,
dude, I'm getting so excited about playing music again. But I'm glad I'm in this. I'm glad that I've been in a position to where I've been a listener more than a player.
It's weird, right? Yeah,
it's way different, but it's, dude. But also like going to shows again and seeing all my friends and like supporting bands and just meeting all these cool people. It's like, I understand, like, if you could, why wouldn't you want to make money on that? Like, being paid to support, but I don't know. I don't get it.
If I was going to make money on this, I would love it to be from our views, like, or like some sort of like that
sponsorship, something like that. Heavy,
or just something that like can kind of help self fund this thing. But I will never We will never charge a band.
We'll never do
Ever.
that.
Never.
Now, you know, and it's weird because it's like I still remember some of the messages I responded to. They're like, "Hey, we just want to know how do we submit? You know, how we just." I said, "Just send us a link."
Send us a link.
And then some of them were like, "Well, how much do you charge?" And I'm like, and that leads me to believe that there's so many people charging. And listen, I'm not trying to put us on some sort of fucking Zion pedestal, whatever.
Which we are, but yeah.
No, but it's just like, dude, it's like, no, I want this music scene to be good. I want to keep seeing bands.
Yeah.
I want to keep seeing new bands. I want the young kids to be motivated and supported. I want that, dude, because I want to be listening to this music till I die.
We said it before,
You know?
like hardcore is the biggest it's ever been, in my opinion, and it's oversaturated, which isn't a terrible thing, and which makes it easier for us because there is an endless supply of bands that have been messaging us lately.
Yeah, it's great.
And every episode we get 10, 15, 20 messages of like,
Yeah.
and it's so cool that, you know, people are out there. Indiana, I would have never thought Indiana on the map would be putting out fucking bangers like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it's so fucking sick.
And not only that, but just like the love from around the world we've been getting.
Barcelona last week.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, dude, fucking Australia. I mean, Fever Shack.
Fever Shack rules, dude.
And my thing is, I know the internet exists. I do get it. But at the same time, would a lot of people here be like, would they be tuned in with that?
Yeah.
I mean, I know, you know, but there's also now the other parts of that is there's so many bands now.
There's a lot of bands.
Because, I mean, what I do every day, you know, I'm on the computer playing music and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, there's just a lot of bands out there too. And it's like, I don't know. Whatever. I mean, make your money, do your thing, but just know that I don't respect you. I don't. I don't respect you.
No, I don't either. I do respect this next band. This band's called Peace of Mind. Yeah, dude.
If you did, it'd be called Piece of Shit.
And I don't know what Justin's song was, but my song is Bite the Bullet. I'm assuming you've heard of this band, Justin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this band fucking.
I love the old school lineup photos, dude. Just keep doing that. Also, fuck you and your gorgeous long hair. I want that. This is
This rules, dude.
Did you hear this and go, oh, he'll like that? This is awesome.
I love the voice, dude.
Fucking holy shit, dude. I love it. I love it. It's almost got like a Trapped Under Ice feel to it too.
Absolutely.
But the guitars are heavy.
So heavy.
I love this, dude. I love this.
So fast.
Fuck. I'm gonna follow you right now. I love that shit, dude. I love
Like, this is like something I would have sold this past week in the FYA.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It would have been perfect.
Jesus Christ. Got you guys right now. This is awesome. This is fucking... It's cool because they kind of blended like the more current like breakdown trend of like, you know, the last 5-10 years, but it still sounds like what I grew up with.
Yeah.
I don't know. They did a good job. You guys rule. There's just something about like a slightly arced, you know, 3D. I don't know what it is. Like whenever I see that, I'm just like, it's gonna hurt, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Can you find out where that band's from real fast?
Okay,
Justin?
it did say Mid-East,
Oh, did it?
hardcore. So I'm thinking maybe Pennsylvania, Ohio.
Okay.
Because Midwest is what, like, well, Ohio, I guess. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Pennsylvania. Because it's still the middle of the country, but it's still.
Jeez, that was not helpful.
Thank you. I also like that because usually they'll say like, I'm going to give you a piece of my mind, but it's the piece like as a chunk.
Yeah.
But the piece of mine. So that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Mideast Germany.
Oh, well, I was way off.
Way off, dude.
From Pennsylvania to Germany. That's my mathcore band.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, piece of mind, dude. That shit fucking rules.
That's awesome. Oh my God. That's okay. Well, now I have
Germany.
to.
Okay, cool.
We've had a lot of bands from Germany.
Yeah.
I used to be better about it, but now I'm on night shift, so I will be better about it. I usually try to figure out where they're from, but it just hasn't been that way. By the way, also, any of you old heads or new heads curious about the past, follow 90s_hardcore on fucking Instagram because I follow them and it's awesome. I constantly get back in like a nostalgia hole. Like once in a while, I'm like, fuck, I remember seeing this cassette like at the Groove Tube.
Yeah.
You know, when I was a kid. You know?
That's another thing. They're like one of the merch tables, like for days and stuff like that. They had like all these cassettes, and I could have just dropped $100 so easily.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh man, dude, and you know the cassettes are cool because I think we were talking about this on an episode maybe once. Like I don't have a cassette player. I used to have a cool one. I used to have a Techniques one.
Yeah.
But like, dude, I want to display. Like, you know, we have I want to display it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and let's be honest. Anytime I listen to music, I'm gonna go on YouTube, Spotify, whatever. But like, knowing I have like the physical representation of it, just seeing the artwork.
Yeah.
Like,
I want to get that wall thing that I sent you that had all the slits for cassettes. Like it's from the 60s.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you could put 50 of them in there. I was like, shit.
Goddamn.
I want that.
We need more cassettes.
Yeah, please.
Speaking of cassettes, that would have been such a good segue, but I don't want to play the song yet. Anyway, so this band reached out to us. Trying to remember which ones I have selected. 'Cause now I have a list too. So this band is called "Man is the Most Dangerous Animal." That's
the name of the band?
That's the name of the band, which already stood out to me. I was like, "This is gonna be cool."
Okay. Oh.
Okay, so
I'm curious what kind of genre this is just by the.
Well, one of the bands that I will describe that it sounds like is one of your favorites, Dead the Dirt.
Well, okay.
It kind of has like a weird mix of like a Converge, like a real rough sound, but it also has like a Swedish death metal, which I guess like Pig Destroyer.
Is there like terror chords in it?
It's got a lot, dude. It's just rough.
Okay,
but it's controlled.
Okay,
I don't know, but there's definitely multiple genres mixed into it, but
is it
it's
like a Structures.
No,
okay. No, I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to figure it out.
That's a little bit proggy.
Proggy, okay.
Yeah, so this is not proggy.
So
but
controlled, but not proggy.
It's insane.
Okay,
it's what it is.
So like a Dilligy, like
yeah, you know what? It's got a little old Dillinger, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Once you hear it,
like a Norma, like a little Norma Jeannie.
I didn't listen to the whole song yet, so maybe, but it definitely has the mix of.
Okay,
I would say like Death Wish Records.
Okay,
but perfect. Maybe a little bit more ferret.
Like
I don't know. Yeah,
like
dude, Kidnap fucking rule.
Yeah.
Holy, I forgot about that band.
Kidnap the whole time.
Dude, I forgot about that fucking band. Kidnapped, you fucking rule. Holy fuck. Anyway, sorry not to steal the thunder, but this is yeah.
I love that. Yep.
It's got that D beat in the beginning, you know, but. I want to know where they filmed this. It's pretty fucking cool. Also, that is a beautiful guitar.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a Rickenbacker.
From the headstock, that's what it looks like.
It kind of looks like it, right?
Yeah.
But I've been fooled before. But see, it's got like the old kind of Converge, like kind of straight.
I love it. It's just bassy enough, you know what I mean?
I know this probably sounds like wild live. Yep. Kind of took me like to a little bocce era too.
Yep. This is so fucking sick.
This is fun, dude.
This is so fucking sick.
It sounds old new, right? I love this shit, dude.
Yep.
There's Scarlet. It's got a fucking huge Scarlet sound too.
Yep. You're on it, dude.
That's probably why I instantly loved it.
Come on.
Don't think they give it to you though.
That is
Maybe they do.
sick
That's
fucking
got to be some
guitar.
kind of custom fucking thing though. That's wild.
I can't tell if it's just because it's black and white. If it's like,
But it looks like a Jaguar with a Rick headstock.
Oh, it's cut through in the middle. In the head.
Is it?
it's, yeah. The headstock was Man is the most dangerous thing.
Honestly,
That's
so
fucking sick.
when they reached out to us, the name
Pause
alone.
it.
When they came out, the name alone, I was like, well, this is what the cool thing about.
Yeah,
It kind of looks like Drosera's guitar.
it does look like Drosera's guitar.
But that's a Jaguar body, though.
Yeah.
Or a Jazzmaster, whatever you want to.
I think yeah.
What's the difference between a Jazzmaster and a Jaguar? A bunch of switches, right?
Yeah,
Switches.
A bunch of switches.
If you were asking Steven, he would say it looks like a kitchen appliance. is what
So,
he said.
so is it the Jazzmaster that has all the switches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, which is fucking stupid because jazz people don't like switches. They don't like amps.
think so.
They don't like
Google-
distortion. They don't like on the ear this shit.
And it also has like that bridge that like is crazy where it like wraps around the guitar.
Oh, it's shit. I forgot what they
Do
call
a
it. But yeah.
wrap around.
My Hagstrom has that, like that the big like the floating. Yeah.
Yeah, the floating one.
Okay,
yeah,
so
like,
yeah.
like these ones. These
Never
ones
mind.
aren't bad, but like the professional ones are
Yeah.
funky.
Yeah,
It's not as extreme as the it's got.
No, the Jaguar's the one with all the
pointy.
switches, I guess.
I think you're right.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Jazz people hate buttons.
There
Yeah,
it
you're
is.
right.
Yeah, the Jaguar does.
Yeah. Okay. So, remember my point about jazz, real quick. But I also just want to comment on this band again.
There it is. Yeah.
They do things, you know.
Yeah, when I heard the name of when they messaged us, and I was like, I already know the band's gonna be fucking like.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have been able to pinpoint the genre, but I knew it was gonna be in the realm of what we just heard.
Yeah.
And I fucking loved it.
I've been listening to like a lot of stuff like that lately.
My Swedish Death Metal reference was probably another band, but like they had like you said, an old botch, Scarlet, Scarlet, you know, is one of my favorite bands of all time, but it's awesome.
Gorilla Gun and Ghost kind of has like some of that into it too.
Oh shit, I haven't heard that band name in 10 years, probably longer.
Dude, that's what I've been listening to lately. It's fucking yeah. Oh my god.
Anyway, so my thing about jazz.
Dead and Divine.
So, Dead and Divine, yeah. You know, I love watching like the studio documentaries, studio tour shit. Mm-hmm. So there's this guy I follow on YouTube called Andrew Masters, and he's a recording engineer, audio engineer, but he makes like he's a YouTuber, and this is what I was back to my point about like he does engineering for a living. Like he's a recording engineer, audio engineer, whatever. But his YouTube channel is he meets with all these different recording studios all over the country and goes there and they just take them through the tour, you know, about like, you know, shows them the gear. They talk about the gear, whatever. He did an episode, and this is what's crazy. So there's a studio in New York City.
Okay.
No one knows where it is. You have to be like escorted there. Like obviously like the people that record there know the address.
They put the bag over your head. You show up in an alleyway.
Yeah, you get their total Taliban style. No, but like, so what they were doing, and this is like the jazz people are weird, but like they're super like, they're just into it, and they're super smart, and they know what they're doing. So usually, like, I mean, a basic recording studio is like room A, room B, control room, whatever. Maybe a little kitchen area. Like, I'm talking bigger studios, obviously. I'm not talking about, my living room. But, like, you have your basic essentials. You have your, whatever. And the bigger studios will have, like, room B, room A. So 2 different things can be going on. Dude, this recording studio was so fucking incredible.
Yeah.
It was like a 4-story loft apartment.
Wait.
That they converted into, like... So no matter what room you went in, there was an entire sidecar of all the gear that could be patched in through the whole system of the house. So like, if you're eating breakfast and you feel inspired, you can just pick it up and go. And it's like, what the fuck? First of all, what kind of autism do you have? Because I'm not putting down my eggs for nobody.
You got the jazztism, dude.
Yeah, so, jawtism.
Sorry.
Anyway, so now that's why your band's good. I don't know. I'll cut this out. Anyway, but it was just so wild to me. So some of these things, so like a manly compressor, just a type of manly compressor, and it's LEY. And this isn't even like, this is the one that jumped out to my brain.
I like how you tell them how to spell it.
So how much is that? It's
$5,000.
Okay, we got $7,000, almost $9,000. They would have one in every fucking room of the house. Every room.
That's wild.
Dude, they had an entire like Neve console on wheels.
For that? Like that's what...
Yeah, that's a compressor. It's a stereo compressor. But it's outboard, whatever. So it has the transistors, all the tubes, whatever. But like,
cool.
They would have Neve consoles, like a 32-channel Neve console, probably $20,000, $25,000. It's just on wheels. So like, if you're like laying in bed and you just want to record from bed, we can wheel it over there.
Holy shit.
Yeah, $25,000. God damn it, did I fucking nail it or what? Dude, but they had one in every fucking room of the house. And they're like, if you're inspired in the shower and you get out, you can just wheel it over to your bed,
Do you remember when you wanted one of those for the studio?
I still want one for the studio because 4 channels is not enough. Mackie, get it together.
Yeah, dude. I mean, something like that would be sick, especially if we like.
I don't need. No, we don't need that.
No, not that. But like,
I have a mixer in the garage we can use if we had to. My only
if
fear,
we had like bands on it, like.
Well, that's my thing. Is my fear is the maximum amount of people we could record is 4. Mm-hmm. Like, well, what if like a band came in and like 2 of them? It's like, well, shit. What am I supposed to do? But I already solved that problem, kind of.
Okay.
We figured it out, kind of. But yeah, anyway, so it was just like so incredible to me that it's like, damn, these guys, like, wow. I don't know. Anyway,
that must be cool, man. I mean, yeah, those jazz people are weird, especially those drummers are.
I'm sure it's more than just jazz, but like predominantly we're talking about jazz stuff.
Yeah.
And obviously, like this is like a thing where. And one cool thing that I like, and Kurt Ballou does this, and I totally respect him for it. He's like, and God bless him for being in a position to where he can deny people. I know a lot of recording people out there that are probably desperate for work.
For sure.
To be in a position, especially in this day and age with computers and all this shit, to be able to turn down people, like that's a cool place to be. But he's like, dude, I want you to send me over your demos. I want to see a list of your lyrics. I want to see a list of everything. And if I agree and if I think everything's kosher, cool.
It's his name on it, what I mean, too. So like,
yeah, and obviously, like, I'm sure it's not that extreme. Like, he's just making sure you're not like fucking talking about killing, minorities or whatever. Obviously, like those people aren't going to Kurt Ballou anyway. Yeah, right. But you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe if he doesn't necessarily agree with your message of your band, he's like, no, I don't want to do that, and that's cool.
That's so rad.
That's fucking rad to do that. But that's I'm sure what that studio did. Anyway, sorry.
That's kind of where we're at too right now.
Yeah, I'm like, well, you used a microwave. Not playing you.
I didn't know they had aux ports and the fucking stoves. Okay. My next song reminded me of something that happened. Dude, I can't remember the name of the band.
Justin Trudeau resigned.
What?
I don't know.
That's a cool band name right there, dude.
One of the first one of the bands that played early Saturday was from Italy, and Corey and I was watching. We see stuff flying. I'm like, that's crazy, but it didn't look like water. We didn't know what that was. And then
pee-pee.
Tyler, right? Tyler,
why is pee-pee so funny?
I don't know. Tyler from Spit Truth comes up and after the set, and we were talking. I was like, "What were they throwing up there?" And he goes, "Well, the band's from Italy, so they were just throwing spaghetti up on the stage."
That's awesome.
I was like, "That's fucking sick."
It's like hockey, but with food.
I can't think of the name of the band, but yeah, they were fucking sick.
Arrivederci.
I don't think that's what it was.
No, you're probably right. I don't really know Spanish.
This band's called Spit, and the song is called Spicy Spaghetti. And it's
Was this the band?
yeah, no,
That's awesome.
yeah, it's that first one. This is fun.
I first of all, this is my favorite album artwork I've ever seen. Period. XP fucking paint. I love it.
Error.
You showed me this, I think.
A while ago, yeah. It's so fun, dude.
This is steel toe boot music. I love this. You said they played at
No,
they did, but it reminded you.
It reminded me.
Okay. No, hands down, favorite fucking album artwork ever. I fucking love it. You guys get the seal of approval.
How do you have that processor, AMD Ryzen 5? That's good.
Yeah, I don't know. No, wow. That's a fucking nerd joke. I love it.
I love that you recognize that.
The irony is there was not that many cores available when XP was around. I love that, like, and not that they were ever separate, but the whole like death metal kind of getting
In a slam,
Like,
kinda,
well, I mean, you know, like 200 Stab Wounds, perfect example. Like they were one of the big ones. I mean, I know there's been others, but I love it.
Yeah.
I still can't get over the album art. I love it so much, dude. I fucking love it.
Unable to load function spit. Like,
I would be curious if they're older guys or they're young.
That's a great question.
Because if you're 18, you didn't use XP. You know what I mean?
No. But it's like the ironic thing now, right? Like bringing this whole stuff back, all this 90s.
As a joke, I am going to make background on my computer that.
God damn, boy.
I think they're young. Tucson, Arizona.
Well, Tucson's been around for a while, though.
Yeah, dude, that's neat.
Yeah, I don't know. So, hey, Justin, just for
No, just from a photo.
no, just for content, minus the Chrome window, just so you can see the desktop. No.
Just
Like the whole window, the whole thing.
minimize that.
Like minimized Chrome. Yep. See, Windows XP. I love it. It's a timeless.
It's timeless, dude.
Timeless. Also, real quick, listen, 10 seconds. There's a guy on YouTube that he does interviews of like. Never mind. Anyway,
What?
Sorry, I was trying to think too fast. So there's a guy that he does internet mysteries.
Okay.
So he was like, who and where was this photo taken?
Oh, did he find it?
He found it.
That's fucking funny.
Like he did all like the old XP backgrounds, like where were the photos taken, who took them, and he actually went to the places. I was
Do
like,
they get credit?
and dude, honestly, that's why you get money, not
Yeah.
for charging bands. You fucking asshole.
You fucking losers, dude.
Anyway, Justin Trudeau resigned. That's my new band name. Yeah, so much bullshit. Anyway,
That was
that's
just
awesome.
so fun. You know, I like that kind of shit.
It's good because like I know like Kyle is more familiar with like kind of like the crossover slam stuff, and this isn't slam to me. This is just aggressive. Like it's I don't know if I would call it death.
But if it had like more pig squeals, it would be slam, right? Is that
still-
where
no.
it branches off?
It's karate core, dude.
No, for sure. But like, where do you cross off from like the death metal to like the slam? Because I thought it was in the vocals.
The
a little
vocals
bit.
kind of do definitely, to me at least, make it because you definitely hear more of the pig squeals with that,
Yeah,
with that
with
kind
that
of thing.
genre, yeah.
But to me, it's more of like the style in which it's played.
Sure.
so it's weird because somebody that's not familiar with the genre. So if you came up to me and you said, "Oh, can you tell the difference between slam and beatdown?" I'm like, "Well, 100% I can."
Vocals.
Not necessarily. No. But there's a style with it though.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like-
no,
it's-
you're right. You're right.
It's like the little band we played. It's like, man, they sound old school, but they have the new school breakdown kind
Yeah.
of built into it. I don't know. So there's a lot of hybrid stuff, but that's fun. I like that.
Yeah.
That's the best album artwork I've ever seen in my life. I fucking love it, dude. I hope you guys are a bunch of nerds too. Also, get on the intel. Yeah, I'm causing a war right now.
That core process.
Causing a war right now. No, I like that. And it's actually a good transition because this is a song that I think Justin would like a lot too. So we don't really branch out too often into like more of the extremes.
Like proggy stuff?
Maybe.
Because we don't really do
This
much
is
proggy.
this is not proggy.
Okay.
But I'm saying like we don't get into the extremes of death metal. We don't get into the extremes of like punk.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like we kind of stick stick around like the, you know, that kind of realm.
Gulf of America, yeah.
The Gulf. Oh, God, I love it.
What you said?
The Gulf of America.
Gulf of America.
Jesus Christ.
It's getting changed. You
I
know?
saw that.
My other band name is Buying Iceland. Or no, Buying Greenland. Anyway, so what I really loved about this band is they have a variety in itself, but the guitar riffs were just really fucking cool.
Okay.
And I know Justin is a huge fan of Veil of Maya, and so am I. They have essence of that to me, but they're still kind of more of a techie. I don't know if I want to call them tech death because it's like that. I'm not in that world anymore.
Yeah.
There's like tech death metal. There's melodic death metal. I don't know.
Like synth, whatever.
No, I don't think there's any. Well, there might be, but I just heard guitar riffs and I loved all the riffs. So, fuck. The band's called Body and Blood.
Is it not up here? Okay.
It should be.
Absence of fear, only death.
No,
Delilah.
that.
This
Yeah,
one?
that one right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know it's metal because you can't read the logo. So I don't know if they're from the States or not, but I don't know if the pronunciation of the song is Tolls or Tolles. I don't know. But yeah. So a big guitar nerd, obviously. The guitar riffs are fucking awesome, and these guys layer crazy, so it was really cool.
You figure out where they're from real fast, Justin, while you play?
I will do that.
Or enjoy this for a little bit? You're going to enjoy this. Okay. Yeah, this is Justin. 100%.
Yeah.
You're right, we don't play a lot of stuff like this.
No,
I don't know why.
some of it sucks.
From Queens.
Oh, good.
Is that in Europe?
That's what I'm saying. It separates it a little bit.
Self-proclaimed deathcore.
See, I wouldn't call this deathcore.
I can see that.
I can see why
some of
it's
that,
yeah. But it's awesome.
This is wild. This is deathcore for sure. But okay, I see what you're saying because there's yeah.
But I just thought it was cool.
Yeah, this is so fucking rad.
I'm glad they reached out to us. I listened to it. I was like, my metal brain was like, oh, I love this.
This is a band that you need to ask what gear they're using.
Dude,
You're talking about jazz? Yeah, this is fucking.
fucking wild. It's got a little bit of a world music.
This is.
Just this part alone tells me that they're all nerds. But like in the best way possible.
I bet you the shows are wild.
It's out there.
Yeah.
It's out there, but it's fucking cool. It's almost like Santana went to hell.
Caribbean death metal.
crazy.
This is
so big, dude. It's
My,
so
my,
big.
my guitar nerd brain was like this a lot.
They're probably playing up here, right? I feel like you have to when you're playing this.
Yeah, depends on how fat you are.
You're playing it like at an angle.
I don't, I know that they're claiming deathcore. This is not deathcore to me.
What would you call it?
I'll explain after the song.
Like metalcore?
No. I think just like.
It's almost like symphonic death metal in a way,
He's not wrong. Yeah.
without the symphony.
But it's almost got like a black aspect to it too. You know what I mean? I love it. Whew.
That's cool.
I mean,
That is wild.
I just remember like going through the song when they sent it to us, and I was like, damn, like my guitar brain, and then the random breakdown in the middle of it.
Yeah, that's wild.
So, but here's where, when Justin said they self-proclaimed deathcore. I mean, if that's what you want to go by, that's fine. I don't hear deathcore in that.
There's definitely pieces of it though.
But the only thing that really made it deathcore
there's
was
metally
was the
parts, though.
breakdown. But like Justin was saying, it's more of a symphonic.
Yeah, give me like one violin in the background, and then boom, that's it. We're done. Like,
Yeah, but it's.
yeah, I'm just like,
By the way, one of the funniest things I ever saw was when Bleeding Through played, and they had the girl on the piano. Anyway, I don't know, but. See, to me, there's always like there's the extremes of every genre, like the death metal purists, and then there's the black metal purists. But then you get like some of the bands. Like one of my favorite bands of all time is Old Man's Child. Now, their members of Old Man's Child were in a band called Dimmy Borgir.
Yep.
Okay, so
That's one of your faves.
it is, but it's not. So, like, true fans will say that's not true black metal. That's not true black metal.
Is there a difference between black metal and blackened death metal? Because
Well, again, a lot of it's the
is
drum.
it done like considered blackened death metal?
Yes, I remember I remember saying that they got a little bit of blackened hardcore because they have a little bit of the aspects of like, the blast beats kind of thing. Dude, if there's anything that I don't ever want to do is talk to a metal nerd about genres because I'll lose every time. So what I'm saying is like,
true.
but there's also the purists though.
Yeah.
Like, there's, what is this gay band? That guy.
Yeah.
So like one of my other favorite bands is Wolfheart.
Okay.
There are probably a lot of elitists in that genre. Like, that's not real symphonic black metal. That's not real black metal. Whatever. I think deathcore is the wrong term. Don't get me wrong. The breakdown was fucking badass. I loved it. I love the rest of it. But to me, I got like a huge, like what Justin said, symphonic, a technical death metal, but it had a little bit of a vibe of like more of a black metal.
okay, so they say they bring back the sounds of deathcore beginnings with some modern appointments while incorporating influence from a variety of genres.
Yeah. So they're creating their own.
See, that's what I just said.
Yeah, that's exactly what you just
That's
said.
what I just said.
So they're on it. Yeah.
No, but
Justin just didn't give us the full scoop.
I just wanted to I didn't give the full scope.
but that is interesting because like I remember like back in the one of the very first episodes, we went to the forgot the website, Spirit of Metal.
Yeah. Oh, and all those fucking
dude,
genres,
all these
dude.
weird
Oh, my
genres, and I'm
God.
just like, what the fuck, dude? And sometimes, and I'm not
And
talking.
some of the ones that we clicked on, I'm like, that's not that. Like it was some of them were weird.
I know, and I don't know what makes something technical death metal because death metal in itself is technical. From at least a guitar player standpoint.
Yeah.
Like, but I know there's like 6 Feet Under
Like faceless
versus
would be, like-
faceless. Like you're like, I don't know. And I know there's probably a bunch of fucking metal nerds playing Uno on their phone really mad at me right now, but you need to go fuck yourself. Get your lawn chair, bro.
Your phone against computer.
If you don't have a Windows XP as your album cover, I don't care. No, but I love that, dude. Especially my guitar nerd brain. I was like, I love these riffs. And then, it was different.
Yeah.
I just thought we should, play something a little different.
I like that.
But yeah, it was cool. But you said earlier, like, I could put that on the garage.
Yep.
I'm just, whatever.
See, I couldn't put that on the garage That's like driving music almost, I feel like, for me.
No, that's a good. Yeah, I think so too.
If I put that on the garage, I wouldn't be able to think where I'm putting stuff or doing stuff. Like, I would be like, whoa.
But for a guy with ADHD, that's perfect.
No, and I don't. So
It turns your brain off because you're just like, you
it
have no time
silences
for
the
anything.
demons. Yeah,
Yeah.
for
But
sure.
But it was cool because it was also kind of nostalgic for me too.
I think it's really cool because we're slowly turning into a submission podcast, which is fine. I'm okay with it. But like, yeah, I wouldn't have ever found that band on my own. So it's rad that they reached out to us.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
not often that I really reach out and find like a lot of like I don't really listen to death metal anymore.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like. Don't get me wrong. The bands that I loved when I was growing up, I'll still follow them and stuff. But I'm not in that scene. You know what I mean? Like I'm not in the metal world.
Yeah.
But they sent this. I kind of had a feeling it was going to be pretty metal.
Yeah.
And then I heard the riffs. And I was like, this is fucking cool.
See, I feel like a band like that would be really interesting to go onto their Spotify page and see what other fans also listen to.
Yeah.
Because like with that kind of realm of that size or whatever, like I think it would cater more to like certain specific like sounds. So
Yeah.
I would be kind of curious to dive into that a little bit.
What I also thought was cool, and it's not that obviously we don't really typically do like black metal, death metal bands on the show.
Right.
I hope it gets you guys some love. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're typically, like I said, we're in this realm, and obviously we kind of stay around that realm. But
For sure.
every once in a while, you throw me a curveball. Like it's like you don't like death metal, but you listen to this.
Yeah,
What the
exactly.
fuck is this? I forgot what that band was called, but they were. Really,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
That was the last Kyle episode. And you're like, you don't like death metal, but you like this?
That's one of my favorite moments on the podcast.
You getting completely called out by Kyle.
If you can see the look, like the moment where it's on his face, where he's like, What the fuck?
Yeah, no, for sure.
But that's the thing though, is like and like what I was just saying about like defining the genre is so different because it's like, well, so if you ask 14-year-old me what is death metal,
Yeah.
like
it's
I have
different now, right?
so now, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know, just go to spiritofmetal.com, check out all the genres.
They'll tell you what you are.
There's a TSA pre-check symphonic death metal. There's fucking I don't know, a bunch of weird shit. Anyway, you guys rule. I like it. Do you need some? I got some.
No,
I
got one. Okay, this band. Wait, hold on. Can we don't
You can pause. Yeah.
pause this for a second?
Yeah, I got to pee. I didn't know where to go, so.
I want a firework cannon.
You deserve one.
I know.
You work really hard. You deserve.
Dude, I
Roman candle.
I just want a
candle.
flamethrower.
Yeah.
I don't need much.
I think Elon Musk came out with the flamethrower.
He did.
It sold out real fast.
It's the boring company.
Yeah.
And also, not a good flamethrower.
It was only $500. So
I only went like 10 feet.
Yeah.
Pussy.
there's probably some sort
I'm
of
talking like,
regulations.
I want some high pressure regulator
Yeah.
shit, dude. I want my flame to go like 18, 25 feet, dude.
Big Mist, just
That's my rap name, Big Mist. A lot of band names this episode. Big Mist.
I'm excited about your last band tonight.
Dude, I am. Oh, yeah, I am excited too. Shit, I can't believe I already played 4. Yeah, so Third Impact Records.
I saw this.
That does a lot of cassettes and stuff. Yeah. So he sent us this, and he says they're from Florida, and I would have thought by now I would have like at least seen something.
Perfect font, perfect name.
Well, the cool thing is they definitely hold true to like the old school metalcore.
Is it melodic or
It's
Essence?
It's not so melodic.
Sure.
But it definitely has like the OG offshoot of metalcore.
Yep.
And the breakdown is fucking tits bitching. It's so good.
The
dude.
blood on your hand.
So this is the song that he sent me, but I did listen to like the whole album at work, and I was like, dude, this is the last song on the album, I'm pretty sure. But also, Only Death Brings Peace.
Yeah.
And I don't know, because I'm gonna be counting money in my coffin, or whatever that one band said. Anyway, it's awesome.
Delilah, right?
Yeah, so we didn't say the name yet. Delilah.
Sorry, my bad. I was so excited. I fucking...
Jesus.
This is Delilah.
How you doing in New York City?
Delilah. Jesus.
From Florida? That's what he said. This is so heavy, dude. I love this. But it's got, more like at the gates. Early as early dying before he tried to kill his wife, that kind of thing. Bleeding through, I don't know if it's two singers, but either way, it's awesome. Ooh. I told you it was gonna be awesome.
I want to see this live.
I hope they live in Rockledge.
No, they don't.
Why? A lot could be said too about this rhythm here tells me metalcore, but the part before it, traditional metal. You know what I'm saying? That's what we were talking about earlier. This reminds me so much of that crop. Whenever we're quiet.
This is sick, dude. Yeah, right. What the fuck?
So, in the early, late 90s, 2000s, you obviously had the offshoots of a lot of things.
They're doing a lot.
Fucking climbing, dude. Fucking. Dude, that's fucking sick, dude.
But bro, what's cool about it is the drummer. Well, I fucking told you. I fucking told you.
Give it to me one more time. Whatever, dude. You win.
Dude. This band fucking awesome. What?
Hey, well, I know the next band we need to fucking try to see.
It's like August Burns Red meant 4 wins away, dude. It's fucking.
Honestly, Justin
fucking nailed that right there.
He fucking
on
did.
The fucking head,
because
Justin.
what I thought.
Where has he been?
I've been right here, dude.
Hold on, it's raining.
Of course it is.
When I was listening to this in the truck, the first band that came to mind was the OG Thrill Seeker, August Burns Red.
Yeah.
But I also it's
hard because you get the quality, right? The mix quality makes you think of a different time sometimes too, right?
Yes, but also it's like I was saying earlier about how it's played.
Oh, they're re-releasing.
Oh, I know. The only
so
sorry,
good.
all the August Burns Red fans are gonna hate me. The only good album. Sorry,
You're not wrong though,
dude. Thrill Seeker
fucking rules, dude.
You know, actually, I was taking a piss at work
What about
today.
the Christmas albums though?
No, I don't want that. I don't want your sandals either. Stop it. You're ruining hardcore and metalcore. Stop it. I don't know. You guys are rich though, so send me some money.
Send me some sandals.
Let me go to the cabin in Lancaster.
Fucking A. Whatever you
You say Juggalo?
Jungle, yeah.
Oh, by the way, they have a new Juggalo documentary. If anybody's curious, it's awesome.
Yeah, I was talking about it today.
Juggalos?
I was talking about it over the weekend. I was like, we're talking about fest and stuff like that. I'm like, I want to go to the gathering so bad. We need to go to the gathering. That's on the bucket list for the podcast.
If we ever got popular enough so we could justify just going,
yeah.
And
Corey said he's like, if I go,
we're taking the hearse.
No, he goes, I want to rent an RV.
Yep.
I want to set up on the top. I don't even want to go watch any bands. I just want to sit on the top and just watch. I would like to put out a table with our stuff, extra microphones, and just come. If you're sit down.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it'd be fucking,
I
fucking nuts. Lamb goat, fucking help us out. By the way, if you go,
If you're not a juggalo, sign up for Lamb Goat.
Yeah.
You get some stuff.
yeah, go for it. You can do the read.
You get dark mode, you get comment embeds, you get a certain percentage off. We don't know exactly what it is though.
Yeah.
You know what? And I know we make jokes every episode. I know nobody's really doing it.
Yeah.
But we would appreciate if you guys would do that. That would kind of help us out. But those guys from Lamb Goat are so cool anyway.
They're very rad.
Man, and you know what? I think they're kind of stoked on just what we're doing too, because they're just big metal guys like us, like metal nerds too. So
They're also busier than us.
yeah. I mean, no, and you know, at the same time, like if you want to subscribe, use our promo code HMHD, it'd be great. But if not, it's okay too. But I do respect those guys, and I really love that they, you know, that they're just like, dude, you guys are old heads like us too. So, you know, it's awesome.
You
so,
also can watch our episodes on their page.
I know you all are commenting under anonymous, but that's fine. But I mean, arguably, I do go to Lamgo just for the comments.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. I mean, that's kind of like what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's news and all that shit, and the touring thing. They also you could type in your zip code in the little search bar at the bottom, and it'll tell you all the shows that are near you.
That's pretty rad, actually.
Obviously, I don't think it's going to really be like, you know, like you're really homegrown.
stuff, yeah.
But if there's many big tours, I mean, arguably we could say like Lamb Goat's more of like a metalcore. You know, like I said, we were talking about No Echo earlier. Like for hardcore punk, I'll go to No Echo. For like metalcore, you know, and bigger bands too, I'll go to Lamb Goat. You know, I don't know. I go to Metal Sucks. Yeah. Which is usually just like, oh, Judas Priest tripped on a shoelace this morning.
I'm glad I got to know that one. Thanks for telling me.
You know what else sucks? Your website. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Look at this knife.
Look at that knife. Look at this knife. We now enter the time of the episode to where we allow the booth boy, J-Rock, to play one song.
I'm always excited when Justin plays a song.
It's always, ooh. Is that what you're playing?
Yeah.
I am excited about this. What you got for us?
Yeah, so this is Derision, and I got punched in the mouth listening to this song. So,
was this they played at a fest or a FYA?
No, I just like audibly got punched in the mouth.
Oh,
he says stupid stuff sometimes. Did you punch
I
yourself?
thought of that joke all episode. I
can tell.
It didn't land.
if you wanna have Justin narrate your GPS or hear his audiobooks, you could send us $150 per song and be an asshole.
I do comedy. No crowd's too small.
By the way, you guys are all getting invoices after this. What's the name of the band?
Derision.
Okay. Yeah. This is middle school me.
FYA inspired me.
Well, you didn't need the 808. It already was kicking me in the mouth, but it's fine.
The leads are sick. Unexpected, but fucking sick, dude.
I always love hardcore solos. Ah, fuck.
Pharmaceuticals choke our children by the millions.
I feel like he's yelling at me, though.
Yes, because you're drinking.
Also pharmaceutical. Wow.
That's so cool.
The guitars haven't stopped, but the song is still breathing, though. That's a cool thing that I like.
The drums have allowed it to.
Do you think
Jeez, that's fucking cute.
Oh, what? There it is. There it is. I love this. This is awesome.
This is fucking heavy.
I mean, this is pile-on music. I mean, this is
For
really,
sure.
Yeah.
Head walking music. That was cool.
I like that chord. That's awesome.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah,
that was
Derision.
fucking rad.
This is the only song they have. That's it.
Bro,
it just came. It just came out. Like
I mean,
a month
they need more.
Where are they from?
That's a good question.
It almost sounded right.
That's a good question. Hold on, I'll figure it out.
I'm gonna say West Coast.
I don't know anymore.
I don't either.
Listen, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And I know we talked about this with Rich from No Grave, and I promise you, Rich, we're gonna do the interview again. I'm sorry, I always forget, dude.
Yeah.
And, you know, and that was like something like, you know, obviously, you know, they have their motif, you know, like what they're, and it's like I sometimes it's like I feel bad.
Texas?
Like,
Yeah.
do they not want me? I don't know. I'm not gonna get into it, but
No.
The music-
why do
the-
you feel bad?
well, I don't know. It's like, dude, so what? I mean, I drink alcohol, you know,
Yeah.
but I don't do drugs. I don't, you know, I'm whatever. But you
Dude,
know,
I stayed at that Airbnb.
and I know they probably don't care either. I'm just, I don't know.
Oh,
I just feel like I don't want to be disrespectful. You know what I mean?
The funny thing is, stayed at the Airbnb with Spencer and the Gas Boys, and Spencer is straight edge, and he DoorDash beer for. I'm like, did you just break
I know.
edge through like?
And I feel like a lot of people are like
Yeah.
that. And you know, it's this to each their own, whatever. And that's okay. I don't know. I just don't.
Yeah.
I've just always had a weird thing with the podcast whenever we played like a straight
Yeah.
edge band.
I
and-
used to feel this way, and then now I don't. I don't feel the need to explain myself. Like my first love of hardcore
Yeah, yeah.
was straight edge music. Like that's where like. This
but I
was,
think
like-
I think it was the sound of it though, right?
No, yeah. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean, there was a time where I never claimed edge, but I was like stay true, like whatever. I did support. I was an ally, right? But like I never claimed anything. But that whole world is fucking fantastic. And the cool thing about the straight edge music is that the genre has changed so much to where like you got bands like Miracle and stuff like that, to where like
Yeah.
they're vegan straight edge, but they don't have that traditional. They're like melodic hardcore almost, but like they still have that same message. And I think that's
Yeah,
what's cool about.
And don't get me wrong, like
straight edge now.
that's the thing is like I never. My biggest fear is like I obviously don't. I'm not apologizing for what I do. Like
No.
I
mean, you have a poison-free tattoo. There was
I'm
no
a fucking
point.
grown ass man. Like I'll do whatever I want. Like
Yeah.
and that's fine. Like I respect anybody with principle.
Yeah.
I think that's the coolest thing ever because there are some people out there that have no principles.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless of what that is, you know, I don't know. I just always have. And it's not that like I feel bad or feel guilty or anything like that. I just don't ever want to feel like I'm disrespecting somebody.
There has been
If that makes sense.
1,000%. I don't think you
Yeah.
are, but there has been times where we did put on straight edge bands that never really responded or reacted to our stuff, and that's fine.
I understand.
I don't, like,
I totally understand that.
That's not
you
why
know.
we do this, but like,
No, I mean, good music's good music. Like, listen,
Yeah.
I am obviously not straight edge, but that fucking band ruled.
the band fucking ruled.
That band
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just
I like.
if you want me to cut this out, I will.
No, I liked all of it. I like also like his vocals, and I love the fucking chords that they use.
Oh, dude,
It's
it's a
sick.
rad fucking band.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what, like I like the music.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not saying I'm anti what they're saying. I don't know. I feel bad. You know, I just never want to feel like I'm disrespecting anybody.
No, I'm gonna stick up for you on this one, and
Yeah.
don't feel bad. I think
You know, now it's gone away.
I was saying the same thing at FYA because I was talking about No Cure like a year ago. I wanted to play them like the straight edge Die Slow Fuck You song,
Which is a great
And I
song.
was-
It's a great song.
Right, but in my heart I was like, I don't feel okay playing it because I've been drinking beer.
You know
what I mean? And so I feel you very much on that.
But I mean, okay, so you're talking about No Grave in that interview that we.
But the guys from Jersey told me that was dumb. They're like, just play the music.
I know, but I don't know. But the problem with things, regardless of, and this isn't specific to straight edge, but this is specific to just being in society. There's always sects of people that will you know, like this is what I'm about, and if you don't think this, then fuck you.
Yeah.
And that's politics, that's life choice, that's religion. I mean, that's just life. That's human beings. I'm just, you know, one of the things that I never wanted, and this is one of the things that I've always kind of worried about doing the show, is I'm making myself a spectacle, you know, and I never want people to feel like I'm offending them, or I mean, don't get me wrong, if your band sucks, I'll talk shit about you, but I'm joking around, but you know what I'm saying?
I mean, there was an episode a year ago to where I asked you to take a band off. That
I remember that
I put on.
I remember.
Nothing to do with the band and the sound, but like I was worried that
it would bring weird attention.
Absolutely.
And
I mean, there's bands that we played tonight that could bring some sort of attention, and like we don't know the history of the band or what they stand for, but like we know the music, and that's where the relative part and the vagueness of it's just like, dude, we just love this. If you don't know everything about everybody,
no, I know. And that's the thing is like, and again, we do this because we love it. We never charge pay. Like, dude, we're always, dude. If I hear music, I want to hear it. You
Absolutely.
know? And there's tons of bands of people that I don't agree with politically, things like that. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't hate them.
Yeah.
I just don't ever want to feel like I'm disrespecting somebody.
Absolutely.
Because respect does go a long way in this world. And, you know, and I'm probably making a big deal out of nothing. I'm sure I am. Maybe. I don't know.
No, but no.
I don't know.
I mean, you are. I think it's a great point though, because like it's the reality of us being people and we're just friends doing this. And it is a reality because there is, I mean, I don't think straight edge is the same as what it was in the 90s, to where like people are literally fighting people for smoking outside of a fucking venue or like anything like that. I think it's more of a culture and like a message now than it was.
And don't get me wrong, like I said, I support principle. Like if you're about something and you be about, then be fucking about it, dude.
Yeah.
Like I'm totally great. And don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm sure I have personal demons that I probably suppress with what I do. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, I don't know. I just really don't ever want any band that is that way to think that I'm being disrespectful.
No.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
For sure.
I've never felt like I was. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting in my head a little bit, but.
No, I think it's a fantastic point, and I think anybody who watches the show more than just for their song would kind of understand where we are as people and where we stand. So
yeah, I understand.
Anybody who is like actually knows us, like anybody who hung out with us this past weekend, like knows that we're just fucking dudes that love fucking music.
Like, dude,
that's all it is.
I'm gonna put that on in the garage.
No, it's fucking rad.
It's fucking rad.
And I'm
shit,
bummed.
dude.
I'm super bummed and a little upset that there's only one fucking song.
Yeah,
but I won't
what are you guys
remember
doing?
that fucking
What are you guys
song.
doing? Well, you know.
You need some help? I'll help you. Let's make some more music, dude. Like that sounds fucking rad.
Yeah, it's awesome. And they had like I don't know if it was a guest spot, but that other voice sounded kind of familiar too. I don't know.
It says featuring Juicebox, but I don't know who that is. But because of that, I want to dive into that. I want to know who that.
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the band that Vinny showed us, Slice.
Slice, yeah, okay.
And Slice fucking rules too.
Slice did fucking rule.
I don't know. Maybe I'm sorry. I'm just getting in my own head.
Was it Slice from South Florida?
No, from like Ohio or something.
Okay.
I think.
No, he was talking about another band that's from South Florida. Getting mixed up, but
it's not Kong Style because they're from Georgia. I fucked that up.
Or they? Okay.
No, I always say like I thought they were a South Florida band because they were going on tour Power Play, but I said I might not have misremembered. I don't know.
Oh, they're from Georgia.
They're from Georgia, Atlanta, I believe.
Okay. I mean, it's
That's what
hard.
the comments
It's
say,
hard
I
though
don't know.
because like you get the graphic and their sound, like it sounds like it would be a South
Again,
Florida
I don't
band.
think it matters anymore.
No, it doesn't. No. Which is cool.
How did you find this band, Justin? Just I mean, I know it through your travels and all that bullshit, but a lot of the bands, but a lot of the bands that you listen to like are not like really like
So
that proclaimed.
I actually have a story to it because I was talking to somebody at FYA and they reminded me about Path to Failure because I was talking about I was talking with that guy about Path to War, and then I accidentally typed in Path to Failure, which is a cool fucking band. And I reminded myself that I like Path to Failure. And then I was like, let me make a radio. I have bands, but fuck it. I'll make a radio and we'll just drive around today. Let's see if I find something new for tonight. And of course, they fucking just showed up on the radio. And I was like, this is fucking sick as shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, rightfully so. It's a sick song.
It's not even the same kind of
a month
music.
ago.
It dropped.
I mean, that on YouTube it dropped a month ago.
Oh, by the way, Rex dropped a new.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's okay. Sorry. Cut that out.
Yeah.
I maybe
This came out literally.
I scrutinize
a month
every-
ago about a month ago to the day. This came out.
That's good shit.
Yeah.
And Spotify does this cool thing when you're on a radio where it'll say new, like on the
okay.
track. If there's like a list of tracks, it's just a random bands, whatever. It'll have like a little new tag.
I haven't
on
seen
it.
that.
Well,
That's sick.
it might just be a single then. I mean, as like a precursor to,
Yeah, they've
What's going on?
got some shows set up in Texas later in the month, and fucking.
See, I'm trying to think. We done a dude. There was that episode like 20 episodes ago to where we did like 3 episodes, and it was like all these fucking Texas bands. Like designs.
We
and all
had
that.
we had a theme for a while. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but Texas is also fucking huge too. So,
Bigger than Europe.
Dude, what do you think about this? Because this is kind of in that same vein. There was a kid wearing a brand new shirt
Yeah.
at FYA,
Yeah.
and I almost wanted to tap him on the shoulder and be like, "Do you know?" But it's like, of course he knows. If you're wearing a brand new shirt, you know the history of the band.
That's
Yeah.
not true.
You don't think so?
Because you could buy Nirvana shirts at JCPenney's, dude. In 5 years, it'll be knocked loose.
Yeah, but
shirts
there's
at
not
JCPenney's.
sexual allegations against. You know what I mean? It's different.
But there's
Oh,
brand new got real canceled. But like
Yeah.
there's like also
And
like
that's a tough one because like
but there's whispers, of course, that I would hope that person know. But there's whispers that like they're coming back. So
yeah, I don't know. I didn't know if you had.
I
Like,
don't
an
think you
opinion on
should
that.
use the word sexual allegations and the word whisper that close together.
maybe not.
And I think we talked about that a while ago on the podcast about like, all these allegations and shit with different bands. And granted, if they're guilty, fucking bury them.
Yeah.
Bury them.
Yeah.
That's fine. But it sucks so bad because it's like Michael Jackson is like a big one for a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, clearly he was fucking weird. You know what I mean? And whether or not he did or did not do anything inappropriate, he was still a weird guy, and it led. But it's like there were people that loved the music that would deny the belief, and that's what sucks for me.
Like, where do you separate, or do you separate the music from the artist, the art from the artist?
And,
right?
and that's the problem. Like, okay, so like a big one right now currently is As I Lay Dying.
Yeah.
Like
he just had that big flare up with this fucking whatever.
well, but the thing is like, well, he paid a cop to kill his wife, and he got arrested. He went to prison, whatever.
yeah.
Apparently, they supplied him with Paul Mitchell shampoo the whole time he was in there. I don't
Oh,
know.
nice. Play.
Anyway, but the thing is like, where do you? It's like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, we were talking about principle. This is a good tie-in. Like, I have my principles. I do. And I don't break them for anybody. I don't do that. Like, if I want to change my principles, I will change my principles. But it's like, what would suck the most is like, if your favorite band came out and it's like, I like the music, but how do you separate that? You know what I mean?
I feel like you
I
have
don't
to
know.
not listen to it.
It's
Stuff.
yeah.
It's a weird question, right? Because it's like, I don't want to support this anymore. But
Like
it's
if
at the
they
same-
came out and said Adam from Taking Back Sunday did a bunch of, I'd be like, wow, fuck. Like,
yeah,
I guess
it
I'm
sucks.
not.
It sucks.
I guess I just won't see. Yeah, I just
It
won't
sucks,
see it.
dude.
Yeah.
It's a weird fucking world, dude. It sucks. I guess what I was trying to say, and we'll wrap it up. I just don't ever want any band to feel like we're listening to music.
Yep.
If we're listening to good music,
Mm-hmm.
I just don't ever want to think that my personal preferences are offending anybody. I don't know. That's just
For sure.
I definitely.
I'm sure if we will get comments about it. And we haven't
What is this,
yet.
Gay Bane?
Yeah, dude. That dude.
I added that guy. I follow him now.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I love it. Yeah.
I don't care.
I mean, that's like expected. Like people's
No, I know
views and
that, dude.
opinions.
It's fine.
I expect it, but it was kind of. He didn't respond to my comments. I'm like, what are you talking about? But whatever.
I think RJ hit it on the head where like they just don't engage with it. They let their music be out there and they let us exist and they're not.
I mean,
gonna
if it's
bother us,
if it's a submission, it's one thing. I understand that, but like,
But I also understand on a band's perspective to where like, okay, I have this like platform. This is what I want to.
why
look
would I
like.
want these guys to promote
Yeah,
my shit?
so,
No,
like-
and that's what I mean.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Is
And
like,
if that's the case, cool, whatever. Like, I found, or Justin found you, and I like it, or you found something. I'm like, I like it.
Yeah.
And if you don't like us, that's not why we're doing it.
No,
We're not,
no.
I would like to have more.
listen,
friends.
music is music. It's good. It's good. I mean, it's fine. I don't have to agree with everything, but I also listen to everything too. So
because
it's,
I was Danny from Jaw Does. He was just like, when I come to Florida, you guys are the first people I'm hitting up because you guys seem like you guys got stuff figured out. And yeah,
I'm gonna play Sopranos intro the whole time.
Yeah, I will. I will help. I will do whatever I can to help you get shows. I will try to connect you. I will try to put on a show because that's something I kind of want to start doing is promoting through the podcast. Because
We're trying.
I would like to try to do that every now.
Well, you're
and then.
trying. I honestly don't. I can't.
If I'm not going to go out of my way, but if somebody like reaches out, yeah, I'll either try to get you with the guys from Spot or Noisebox or Abra or wherever, and trying to get you into a spot for sure. And I even like told him like, see that dude Spencer, he puts on stuff at the Noisebox, like just like fucking.
And what I don't know what Spencer's views are. He's straight edge, right? Mm-hmm. But what I liked about when I met him at the Noisebox. Dude, he was just as stoked about the music. Like every time like a new band was coming up, was setting up, he'd slap me on just to go, bro. Like
and
I love that.
He knows
shit,
every member. He knows like everything, their history. Like he just loves.
I wish I was that.
Me
and
too.
it's not that I'm not curious, but like talking to Kyle, he's like, oh, permission. Like we all know the bands that started from something and they became this band, and I don't ever dig that deep.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. The bands that I truly love, like obviously I know the histories of what they do, but but that is another thing that's kind of cool though.
Yeah.
I wish people. I don't know. I wish I was more like that. That's all.
It's like sports people. They just know all this stuff. I'm like, I don't. Oh,
yeah, he sat on the bench last year.
Yeah, they just know stuff. I just don't know.
But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, this was fun. This was a good episode.
This was
I had fun.
Yeah.
I had fun.
Once again, if you charge bands money, you are a.
I mean, that's the real.
There's a whole message about all this.
Yeah. We'll make another one. V2.
What you just said.
I've learned that if you just put
is
V2,
one of the most insanely idiotic things I've ever heard.
and then you go V3, and V4.
And you
Don't ask Tad Downward though. He can't count. I'm a Mike Lang.
Even close to any.
By the way, I watched an episode of Mike Lang Studio.
Yeah.
Motherfucker is legit. I already knew that. I mean, he put the hits, but
Got some hits out.
I got some hits out.
Things are happening.
Warrior.
You don't have the training.
You hear that?
It ain't gonna work.
You hear that?
Flop, no one's gonna come over.
Perfect.
Things are gonna happen.
We have to revisit it soon.